give every glory and adoration, every exaltation. We come before thee this evening to present your truth to the whole world, that mankind may testify in time to come that it wasn't man that did it, that they had no strength of their own, they had no army, they had no weapons. All they had was the gospel of truth and of redemption. And behold, because their hearts and their minds were clean, because the Almighty found them unblemished, that was why they were blessed, and everything they asked for came to pass. That was why this same generation, this very Ipob shall endure, for flesh cannot be mortalized, but the truth of the Most High, who is timeless, who is ageless, shall prevail. And upon that very promise do we pray this evening, because your words are yea and amen. People wonder, how come you loved David so much? Man couldn't understand that David knew how to ask thee for anything that he wants. There was nothing that David ever asked for that he didn't give to him. That same secret is what we have. That is what we present before thee, to the hearing of the entirety of humanity this very evening, morning, noon or night, depending on where you're listening from. That we make this proclamation, that your words are yea and amen, because you are God. Anything you say must come to pass. You are not man. Anytime, any word that you utter, documented by the sons of men, in the Torah, in the scriptures, must come to pass. Because your spirit, you are not man, you are not mortal. Every word you utter must come to pass. And on that very premise do we anchor this very agitation. Because we go back to your scriptures, to your unadulterated, untampered with scriptures. In the book of Jeremiah we pray, chapter 16, verse 14. That is our prayer this very evening from where I am. You said, for you are Lord, you are God, you are the beginning and the end. There is nothing you created which can be equated nor used as an adjective to describe thee. You are bigger than all that man can ever imagine that you are. Only you is the beginning of time itself. That is why the ancients call you the Ancient of Days, the Ancients of the Ancients, for that is who you are. The I am that I am, and these are your words because you are God. You said that a time is coming. According to the prophet Jeremiah, you said that a time is coming, and that time is now, this 2020. You said the time is coming when people will no longer swear by me as the living God who brought the house of Israel out of bondage in Egypt. These are your words because you're God. You said a time shall come when people will no longer swear that this God of Moses, that led the God of Moshe, that led the Israelites out of the bondage and suffering in Egypt. Instead, these are your words, O Heavenly Father, with every reverence, humility, and submission. You said, instead they will swear by me as the living God, because you are living, everlasting, eternal, who brought his people out of the northern lands, out of the bondage from the north, for we inhabit the south. We are from the southeast. Oh Heavenly Father, you said, no longer will we remember you as the God of miracles that brought Israelites out of Egypt. We shall know thee as the God that delivered his children from the criminals and darkness from the north. These are your words. And you were talking about Biafra. We are now going to swear by thy name and say, this God of Biafra that led his children out of the iniquitous existence which Britain fabricated for your children. And you said we are going to return from where you scattered us, from where they are killing us in Indonesia, from where they are killing us in Malaysia, from where we have been imprisoned in Brazil, from all the places we are suffering, all the places where we are being humiliated at the moment. You said, I will bring you back to your own country, to the land that I gave your ancestors, because I am God and I have spoken. And who is man to say no to the word of God? Upon this we anchor all that we do. We have no strength of our own. Upon your promise that came forth from the mouth of the prophet Jeremiah 16:14, you said, I will deliver you from the bondage from the north. The world will no longer say, this God of Moshe that led the Israelites out of Egypt. They will say, the God of Biafra that delivered them from the forces of darkness from the north. You were very specific. You said from the north. And you are God, and may your name be blessed forever and ever. He said,
Abiobi, Abiobi,
Amuna gibili ben Kanu bamaichangwa Chineke nyelo mudiafra kodozo bodani Kamuna gibili ben Nnamdi Kanu bamaichangwa Chineke nyelo mudiafra kodozo bodani Kamuna gibili ben Nnamdi Kanu bamaichangwa Chineke nyelo mudiafra kodozo bodani Kamuna gibili ben Uponu ya Ijuku ya Omume ya Bureni ya Komputa Onu ya Ijuku ya Bureni ya Komputa Chineke nyelo mudiafra kodozo bodani Kamuna gibili ben Nnamdi Kanu bamaichangwa Chineke nyelo mudiafra kodozo bodani Kamuna gibili ben Onu ya ya computer ona newe nyawebe ona naso ya soba ona newe nyawebe burenu ya computer ona newe nyawebe ona naso ya soba ona newe nyawebe burenu ya computer Nnamdi Kanu bamaichangwa Chineke nyelo mudiafra kodozo bodani Kamuna gibili ben Onu ya Ijuku ya Omume ya Burenu ya Amuna gibili ben Kanu bamaichangwa Chineke nyelo mudiafra kodozo bodani Kamuna gibili ben Nnamdi Kanu bamaichangwa Chineke nyelo mudiafra kodozo bodani Kamuna gibili ben Nnamdi Kanu bamaichangwa Chineke nyelo mudiafra kodozo bodani Kamuna gibili ben Uponu ya Ijuku ya Omume ya Bureni ya Komputa Onu ya Ijuku ya Bureni ya Komputa Chineke kọmputa. Onye na-enwe ya webe, onye na-asụ ya sụba. Onye na-enwe ya webe, brenu ya kọmputa. Onye na-enwe ya webe, onye na-asụ ya sụba. Onye na-enwe ya webe, brenu ya kọmputa. Ndị Kanu bụ ọmarịcha nwa Chineke nyere obodo aka gọọmenti obodo anyị. Ka mụ na gị jiri benu. Ọmụ ya, ujuku ya, ọmụmụ ya, brenu ya kọmputa.
Hello, wonderful people of Biafra, friends of Biafra, and lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your time zone. This is Mazi Zumezumwe. Please, as I welcome you, please welcome others. It's very important. As I welcome you, please welcome others. It's very, very important. Please do welcome others. It's very important. We are live at our various platform. We are live at Ikechukwu Umadi Ezumezu. If you are watching us from there, please hit the like button and share the program. It's very important. We are live at Ikechukwu Ezumezu. No, I'm sorry. We share the program there at Ikechukwu Ezumezu. Then we are live at Mazi Ezumezu. Please hit the like button and share the program and follow me on the page. But the page is green. We have no problem, but we don't have much follow there. And we are live at YouTube. YouTube, these people are wonderful. A lot of people are watching us from YouTube. We are hitting to 400. I think we are 393. So that means very soon. I think when we get to 500, we have to celebrate. But we are still celebrating them. Those that are following me on YouTube, please, we are not subscribed. Please go and subscribe at our YouTube at Ikechukwu Ezumezu. It's very important at YouTube. It's very, very important at Ikechukwu Ezumezu. Please subscribe at our YouTube, please. It's very important. And our TikTok, we are going up. Please follow me at TikTok, and I will follow you back. Go and check all the people that follow me, I follow them back. At TikTok, the name there is at Ezumezu Ikechukwu. At Ezumezu Ikechukwu. Follow me on TikTok, at TikTok, because it's very important we take our message there. It's very, very important. It's very, Facebook is fighting us. The moment we are preaching about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they are fighting an enemy within, an enemy external. But we are going. So please, as I welcome you once again, please welcome others. It's very, very important. It's very, very important. You can see the flyer. And before I proceed, I will say I'm sorry yesterday. I supposed to be live yesterday, but I didn't make it. So sorry for the inconveniences. Other easy, Other easy. And I'm trying. I will get another network, because network is not giving me what I want. If I get this one, it will be 3 network. And all these network are on contract. This is what you have to do. Even you are in the middle of why, because why kind of middle. I have London even and then I the chat card, whatever online. No, we give out. Even the little we have, we give out with the energy. And a lot of people, those that believe in Biafra, this is what they are doing. So I welcome you once again. Please do welcome others. It's very important. Now let me bring up the flyer. What we are going to treat today. The main issue we are going to treat today. Yeah. Look at the flyer. Justice James, of Federal High Court dismissed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu 1 billion suit against federal government. APC mole in IPOB Chibuzie Gwatu asking for forgiveness from Mazi Kanu. These are the major 2 things we're going to take, and we want to talk about others too. It's very, very important. Like I said to you guys, anytime we're here, we're going to talk about the release of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before any other thing. Anytime we are here, we're going to talk about the release of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And as you can see, and on the shake. The gates of the enemy is shaking. The enemy within and the enemy external, they are shaking. Because, nwa Chineke, the Tiwotim Bodombo, eji a prophet, eji nwa Chineke there. And the land is shaking. And an amag. So my people, yesterday was the court, and the justice James dismissed the 1 billion suit against federal government for not obeying even Bintanya Court's order. The court said no, they did not see any evidence. That they did not see that DSS abused fundamental right of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But we are laughing. How will you? This James or something, I will check his profile. I'm Kamale Bosi. All those evidence. He say you have no evidence. That the evidence they show is not enough. That DSS have denied or have trampled on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fundamental human rights. When the doctors came several times last year and they denied it for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that's why it's not denial. It's not abuse of human rights. Even Bintanyako on his court give orders to DSS to allow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to have change of clothes. So this justice, because time I can bring his pictures out. The next I'll bring his picture out. So this judge did not see it at all. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, I will destroy Nigeria. With Ezoku Chineke. So this Justice James did not see all those the abuse of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from human rights. He did not see it. That was leading all over the world. Euphoria. But guess what? We are not amazed. People like us are not amazed about his judgment. Because it was in the same court, that Supreme Court, look all the evidence against their president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and say that it's not sufficient enough to stop him. All the evidence, even from school, from America, the school certificate, everything forged, a lot of evidence. The same court in Nigeria, Supreme Court, say the evidence is not enough. So, if you heard about that, this judge, James, say the evidence is not enough, we are not surprised. But listen, Justice James, at the end of the day, we shall win. Go and mark today's date. At the end, we shall win. And it will. I will also tell Biafrans that the wise councils and his team, Basalej Macron, they have appealed it. They have moved to appeal court because the evidence is too much that even the eyes, even the blind can feel it. How dare you to say that the evidence is not enough? Now let's listen to some people that analyzed it. I want us to listen to it. It's very important.
Show of the Federal High Court in Abuja today dismissed the fundamental human rights suit filed by the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, Nnamdi Kanu, against the federal government. Kanu sued the Attorney General of the Federation and the Department of State Services DSS for 1 billion naira in damages for alleged rights violations. The Ipob leader claimed that the DSS and its Director General violated his right to a fair hearing by allegedly preventing his lawyers from having unhindered interactions with him while he was being detained in preparation for his defense in his criminal trial. Justice Omotosho, while delivering a judgment on the suit, held that Kanu failed to provide credible evidence to sustain his claims that his interactions with his lawyers were interfered with and that he was denied unhindered access to his lawyers, and that DSS officials eavesdropped on his conversations with his lawyers, which constituted a breach of his right to a fair hearing. In a recent development, the Downstream Committee of the Nigerian Senate has stated that the 3 government-owned refineries in the country will begin full operations before January 2025. According to the Vice Chairman of the committee, Senator Jide Ikmesagba, who represents Ondo North Senatorial District, the retrofitting of the Kaduna, Warri and the Port Harcourt refineries is already at the completion stage. He stated Ikmesagba, who also stated that the Dangote refinery in Lagos State will soon begin refining petrol, expressed the satisfaction of the committee during the on-the-spot assessment at an overseas hospitals. In a tragic development, about 20 travelers have been reported issues in the news this afternoon. I have chartered accountant as well as political, social and national affairs analyst and commentator, Mr. Akin Fatake, via the telephone. Welcome to the World News at 12, Mr. Fatake. Good afternoon. Mr. Fatake, can you hear me? Hello? Welcome to the news.
Hello, I can hear you. I can hear you now.
Well, I can hear you as well. Welcome to the news and a happy new month to you. Let's talk about the issues in the news this afternoon. Can you hear me properly? Are you with me, Mr. Fatake?
Hello? Hello, can you hear me? I can hear you now.
Yes, I can hear you. All right. I would like to pose my question to you. You can hear me, right?
Very, very well. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for coming. So the court today dismissed Nnamdi Kanu's suit against the federal government, where he alleged a violation of his right by he sued the Attorney General of the Federation, also the DSS, for 1 billion naira in damages, saying they allegedly violated his rights. And I'm going to reel out some of these rights to you, which he claimed were being violated. Now, Kanu claimed that his interactions with his lawyers were being interfered with. He claimed that he was denied unhindered access to his lawyers. He also claimed that DSS officials were eavesdropping on his conversation with his lawyers. But today, the court has held that he could not provide credible evidence to sustain these claims. What do you think about this ruling?
I will tell you what I think. What I think basically is the fact that the law becomes an act sometimes, but the wheel of justice grinds very slowly. If Justice Omotosho, in his or her wisdom, has said that they do not have credible evidence, then they don't have credible evidence. And it's unfortunate. It's most unfortunate. But Chairman, you and I know that in cases like this, it's going to be your word against the establishment. Again, gives credence to what I have consistently been saying, that this has become a political case, and we cannot be asking government to drop the charges and then cases like this will still be in court. Hopefully, and depending on what Nnamdi Kanu will want to pursue, perhaps want to pursue this to higher courts and stuff like that. But my view is that there is a groundswell of views to kindly release Nnamdi Kanu. Forgive Nnamdi Kanu for whatever offenses you feel he has committed. Others have committed similar offenses. And this is where we need leadership to act to me. Please, can we then look at what Chifumanya's group and
that's the
House of Reps
Ndibo.
The gentleman that is going to make Buhari to also please to intervene. What the Southwest group and virtually every other part of Nigerians are saying, please, it's high time you release on self-recognition. Let's forgive. Let's forget. I know that Mr. Peter Obi also has lent his voice to the plea to release Kanu. Down in the marketplace, Choma, if you see what is happening, just a simple statement that is made by Peter Obi or any other person for that matter, people are going to town and tearing one another apart. What does that do us? So I join my voice and my plea. Mine is a plea. I'm not being ambiguous about it. Please, let's release Nnamdi Kanu. Let him forgive and let Nigeria also forgive him.
If you are agreeing with the court that says he has no evidence to prove that his human rights have been violated, and then in the same breath calling for his release, now that's not the only thing that Kanu has alleged that was done against him, right? There is act he has laid against the DSS, in which the federal government has also been filed in the suit. He's saying that they forcibly seized and photocopied confidential legal documents that are pertaining to facilitating the preparation of his defense. Now, these documents were brought to his detention facilities by his lawyer, and he's saying that the DSS makes sure that they go through every document, and sometimes they don't even allow his lawyers access to him. We also know that his chief counsel, Lawyer Jumako, has also raised these kind of alarm before. With all of this, can we really say that there is a lack of credible evidence on rights violation? So many groups, CSOs, have agreed that even his extraordinary rendition to the country was a case of gross human rights violation. So when they say there's lack of credible evidence, what about all of this?
Chairman, that would be very difficult for me to talk about. As a law-abiding citizen, it's not in my place. Take whatever evidence that has been shown to court.
So, Biafrans, you can see the journalist. The question he threw to our brethren, a Yoruba man, and the man say, you know that it's the law about this citizen of Nigeria. The man is afraid to speak the truth. But first of all, I will give it to this journalist, to this young girl. I will appreciate his boldness for bringing out this truth, asking this question. And guess what? Who gave this platform? It was Mazi that gave them this platform to speak boldly. It was Mazi. You guys should remember there was a time in Nigeria you dare not mention Bia. You dare not. Or you dare not say that let's sit down and discuss about the unity of Nigeria. We dare not say it. But today, everybody's saying it. Who gave that platform? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So our brethren, our Yoruba brethren, told our sister, I'm an abide Nigerian citizen. He's afraid to speak. But we also appreciate the man for saying the one he said. I can no, Nigerian citizen. That there is things he cannot say on air. Now let's listen to the man. Let's listen to what
which the court has said is not credible enough for me to make a statement on. I know justice sometimes is just supposed. I mean, the court of justice still remains the viable place for you to go. I mean, if really there is a strong evidence that these documents are credible, and then it can take an appeal to the Supreme Court, and then it continues. If that is the way they want to go, I mean, I don't want to now say the court is right or Nnamdi is wrong and stuff like that. I don't want to get into that. But what I am saying which is within my right and proper as a citizen of Nigeria, is that the case of Nnamdi Kanu, because we are amazing, because they don't want to release him, and so many other current that is done, I am saying I want to plead. I want to join, organizing people and others who have kindly plead that Nnamdi Kanu be released. It is beginning to show in my mind. I don't know if it's a pretend or not a pretend. It begins to show, and it's coming down on his rhetoric. I think that to me is fair and enough to kindly release him. He suffered substantially. I don't make sure you want to punish him for whatever it is he has done. He suffered substantially. And it's time for him, under a fair adjudication, to be released like others. Pure and simple, that's my position.
All right. There are people who are of the opinion, Nigerians, critics, analysts alike, of the opinion that he's been, in their own words, they are suffering him for nothing. Of course, the DSS has come out to deny these allegations leveled against them. In fact, they're saying 11 paragraphs of Kanu's affidavit were untrue, that they were all lies. They're saying that, oh, yes, he was not detained in solitary confinement. He's been allowed access to his family members. He's been allowed access to his team of lawyers on his visiting days. In fact, there's been no hindrance. He's been permitted to interact and consult with his lawyers. There's been no interference. In fact, they're saying at no material time did any DSS personnel seize or confiscate any documents brought to Kanu by his lawyers or any other person. But now, if they're saying they're allowing lawyers and family members, we know that Kanu has also raised the issue of his health and how his doctors were not allowed to attend to him. On this, I actually want to ask the question, why is he still in DSS custody? Is he that much of a security threat? I mean, why is he not in? Why does he remain in DSS custody? Is that the best place for him to be ever since his extraordinary rendition in 2021? What happened to him being in prison with other people who have been accused of crimes like this?
This is still about Nnamdi Kanu. I didn't but you are asking why is he still in DSS custody? Why is he not being allowed to speak and all that?
Yes, that is the question.
That's your question.
Yes, that is the question.
Okay, I mean, fundamentally, if his right has been curtailed, then he can appeal. So he can appeal. For me, it is not speaking milk, and I hear what you are saying. Okay, and if the court, in their own judgment now, and the court is not infallible because they are sacrosanct. It's not sacrosanct because they are infallible. You know, Justice Oputa comes to buy it. So if there is credible evidence that they have not had a fair hearing, then he has right to appeal. So he should appeal that. But that is the trade.
Are you with me, Mr. Fatuke? Can you hear me?
Okay, I can still hear you. Yeah, okay, yes.
All right. That is so much better. It was difficult for me to hear you right there for a minute. All right. Final question on this case of Nnamdi Kanu, right? He's asked for 1 billion naira in damages for these rights violations. You have also called for his release, as has the Ohaneze Ndigbo and the other, what we could call well-meaning Nigerians, CSOs. A lot of people have been calling for his release. Why you personally, right? Why are you calling for his release? Because if you do not agree that the charges brought against him have been trumped up, the charges of terrorism and all of that, why then do you call for his release? Based on judicial precedent and, of course, the way that judiciary has handled Nnamdi Kanu's case thus far, do you ever see him being granted bail or even discharged and acquitted of all of these charges and counter charges?
Okay, your question is, why am I calling for his release when the thing is in court, right?
Yes. And of course, based on judicial precedent, do you see this case ending anytime soon?
Yes, I'm calling for, this is me. I could be right, I could be wrong. That is my view, my opinion. And the other option is, okay, so if he continues his appeal, and then the law will naturally take this discourse. I am saying what I'm saying not because I feel I should say it. I just feel that it appeals to natural justice. I want to be in a position of president and the attorney general. That's what I will be doing. Whether I am right 100% or wrong is my own view and it's my own opinion and all that. But it is the other opinion that he has being infracted upon, and it still strongly believes. So let the court process continue. Simple. What I don't want to get into is to begin to make statements that is going to be subjudice at my level. I will not make a statement to be subjudice, but I will make a statement that I know is going to follow due process. What I know has happened to others who are also convicted one way or the other over time, who has also suffered one form of injury or the other. I recognize his own is much more. But you see, I also see that Nnamdi Kanu carries the body and the soul of a large majority of thinking of Southeasterners. And I say Southwesterners, and I even say quite a number of other regions. So I am going from that appeal. And the Supreme Court, it can continue to be there for the next, I don't know, but I want him released like yesterday.
All right.
I want him released like yesterday if it is possible. If he subscribes to that. Yes. And then don't also forget that, in the court of law, Nnamdi Kanu has consistently said his word against yours or mine today. That he's not responsible for some of the things that are happening in the East. He's not responsible for people sitting down at home. Since then, Simon Ekpa has come into it. The thing now just continues to have hydra head all over the place. It's not making sense to me. And as things are going, Nigeria is not getting safe. We have so many other things that we all collectively must get together to try and resolve. That looks like a low-hanging fruit to me. There are people who will rightly tell you that, under the law, Nnamdi Kanu, they can show evidence that he has done this, I have done that. I don't want to go into all that. I just say prerogative of Mazi. Please, let's get it on. And that's all I'm saying.
Okay, Mr. Fatake, let's move forward in the conversation and talk about our refineries. The Warri, Port Harcourt and Kaduna refineries are due to begin operation.
This much you can take from this. So my people, the man speaking there is not an Igbo man. The man speaking there is not from Southeast. The man was a Southwest, a Yoruba man. And I believe it's part of the government. But you see, he's calling for Mazi and Kanu freedom. You know what? All of them know what Mazi and Kanu is fighting. It's genuine. It's a genuine cause. And I so much appreciate MK legal team in Nigeria and in abroad, because they are not afraid to take this head of government to court. In UK, we take them to court in UK. We took them to court in UK. The former prime minister and the foreign affairs, we took them to court. And the world was able to know that there is something going on. We see how the court went on in UK. Ama na ndị ọcha na-eme gịnị? Na-erikwa aka azụ. Ama na ndị ọcha na-erikwa aka azụ. We see how the court went in UK. At some point, the court was so very, very careful not to commit themselves so much. And they are saying that they are waiting on investigation before they can give out their statement. In Nigeria, our legal team, they are not afraid to take the government to court too. They took Attorney General of Federation to court, and they said to court. But a country where law does not work, a country where even sand Apogoba, I think from Onitsha, said that those judges are mafians. He said that those judges, a lot of judges in Nigeria, he called them mafians. I didn't say so. It was the same judge, like this, a son that said so. So one thing I must appreciate MK legal team, both in Nigeria and abroad, for doing the needful. And the world is seeing the atrocity, is seeing the rate of corruption in Nigeria judiciary system, also in UK system, because of game of interest. American said, I will destroy Nigeria. And this is what he's doing. All of them know that what Mazi Nnamdi is fighting is a righteous cause. It's a genuine cause. Come, let's talk. You can't be there believing me. In 1914, we have no person that presented us when they make that agreement to become one Nigeria. I'm not going to marry, not be by force. I'm not married against, not by force. He said, no, you must rule the people by all means. Today he's telling them, and my people again, Boko Haram is coming. Do you know on 29th of last month, what happened in Borno State? Social bomber. A woman with a child went to go and, assembly the bomb. A woman with a child, and both of them died. They lost about more than 10 people. That tells you that problems are coming up again. If they have started again bombing, social bomber, one also to go again. And remember, Nigeria government, we are told that these people, this Al-Qaeda linked terrorists, they are in Nigeria through Benin. And guess what? It was only an institution in Holland that gave the Nigerian government the information. So all those things, Mazi is right. Know that you cannot continue to buy my people. Allow us to decide our fate. And he tagged him hate speech. He tagged him all sorts of names. He went to Kenya to kidnap him, to externally rendition him to Nigeria, and the whole world keep mute. The whole world now see externally rendition as nothing, that is not a crime anymore. He went to a country, to a foreign land, and kidnapped someone. We remember the story of Omar Lediko in 1980. I think that was 1983. We know what happened. We know the people that the UK government jailed. And remember, Omar Lediko is not a citizen then. He's a resident. Because UK say no. Because game of interest. Omar Lediko stole the money and brought to them. And they protect them. And where is Omar Lediko today? Where is the money today? This is the game plan. But just because Nnamdi Kanu, our leader Mazi Nnamdi is a citizen of UK, and because Mazi Nnamdi want to stop the corruption from UK government in Nigeria, Mazi Nnamdi want to stop their company, because Nigeria is their company. And that's why they turn their blind eyes. But guess what? At the end, we shall win. At the end, we shall win. Let's go to Arise TV. One of the things they said there. Let's go to Arise TV.
Still better, if I must say, than under Buhari's administration, but still too early to call.
Absolutely, I imagine he was a general.
Yeah, well, exactly.
And that was
one of the things said was going to tackle when he comes into power.
Voted in power. But, really sad incident. May their souls rest in perfect peace. We'll take another story. Abia State lawmaker Obi Agwocha over the weekend sought the support of former President Muhammadu Buhari for the release of the detained leader of the indigenous peoples of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. Agwocha, who visited Buhari at his home in Daura, Katsina State, apologized on behalf of Kanu for his missteps and ill gestures, adding that a political resolution would address the concerns of the aggrieved parties and promote unity within the country. His plea comes as up to 50 members of the House of Representatives who identify themselves as concerned federal lawmakers for peace and security in the Southeast asked President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to direct the Attorney General of the Federation, Lateef Fagbemi, to invoke Section 174 of the 1999 Constitution to release the Ipob leader. Well, Peter Obi has also called on the federal government to release Nnamdi Kanu, citing the court rulings that granted him bail. Obi spoke to journalists at his home in Onitsha on Sunday. He described Nigeria as being on the brink of failure and emphasized the importance of upholding the rule of law.
I don't see anything why his continued detention, quite frankly, especially as the law, the courts have granted him bail. Government must obey the law. Rule of law is an intrinsic asset that we must cherish and live with. And I've said I'm going to discuss with every agitator. And I use the same opportunity to play to government to ensure that all those who are in similar conditions are released and discussed with. We're a democratic government. We shouldn't be doing things that are arbitrary. All those who are being held because of, say, NSAS, protests and everything, or because of freedom of speech or journalists, should please be released immediately.
Well, all right. I mean, this is a very important call. We are a democratic nation, Rufai. But let me take this story so that you can discuss both. In the meantime, reactions have trailed the purported plans by the federal government to implement 4 national budgets concurrently, as disclosed by a civic tech organization. Peter Obi, reacting to the news, condemned the federal government in a post on X, stating approved budgets competing with essential projects for living of the people, thereby betraying one of the cardinal pillars of the
from the government was to attack Peter Obi, as always. And that doesn't help the matter, because in the attack he said, oh, you were acting based off what budget said, and budget made a
and transparent approach to budgeting. Over to you.
Okay, so a couple of things. So when Peter Obi sent out that message and all of that, the first response we got from the government was to attack Peter Obi, as always. And that doesn't help the matter, because in the attack he said, oh, you were acting based off what budget said, and budget made a mistake and all of that. So what budget was saying is that when this supplementary budget kicked in, it will not be 4 budget, because you are running concurrently 2023 main budget, 2023 supplementary budget, 2024 main budget, and 2024 supplementary budget. So the presidential spokesperson is saying that, oh, budget was wrong. They are not wrong, because the president himself, when he went to the National Assembly, the day they went to talk about national anthem, and they sang the first national anthem for him, he said he's bringing the supplementary budgets, and that was what he went to say. So once he brings supplementary, all the budget will running concurrently, and it shows that our budgeting system is problematic, and that's what we keep saying. So you have a lot of spending here and then you can't give proper accountability, and that's just what Peter Obi is saying. And please, the government must be able to clarify as regards all of this. You know, that idea of having budgets and having supplementary budget, we must also learn to spend within our means, because most of this money we don't even have. And also, when you look at the fact that we're already quickly exceeding our borrowing quota, look at it now. Our debt to GDP ratio has passed the 50% mark. The World Bank is saying this 55% mark. ECOWAS, obviously, we know there are a lot of bunch of big borrowers on the West African, only countries like Senegal, I think Ghana before it used to be, I don't know, goodness me, all of them over the 60% mark. Yes, only because Nigeria used to be very prudent with its borrowing before, but all of a sudden, You know, and that's why Dr. Abati said compare things now with the time of Jonathan. The Jonathan we were abusing then was still a lot more prudent. As regards Peter Obi, there's nothing that's been said that we've not seen. A political solution. And please.
You mean as regards Nnamdi Kanu?
Nnamdi Kanu, yeah.
Yes.
Peter Obi talking about Nnamdi Kanu. The court has ruled. Yes, the federal government went back to court to be able to get a variation and all of that. The truth has to be said. It's a political solution that will solve all of this. The thing I want to ask the federal government of Nigeria is, it's not, when we talk about agitation, it's not only about Nnamdi Kanu. Every part has said they want to leave the country. Look at the Yoruba Nation protesters that came recently that said they wanted the Yoruba Nation, that they did a display in Ibadan. Yeah. The Abiola's alleged Abiola's wife or Abiola's wife. You know? So every part is talking, and why do people talk about agitation? Because things are not working well in this country. There's economic quagmire, there's a lot of political problems, there's a lot of insecurity in the country. So the government should fix all of this, reach for political solutions. And I know the government is being sensitive because, in the past they will say, with Nnamdi Kanu, fleet bail and all of that. But now he's ready to talk. He said he's ready to talk many times. Let's seek a political solution and let's move forward. We can't allow this insecurity to continue in the parts of the country.
Well, all right. Well, let's take another story. We'll head over now to the United States, where President
Abiola's wife or Abiola's wife. You know? So every part is talking, and why do people talk about agitation? Because things are not working well in this country. There's economic quagmire, there's a lot of political problems, there's a lot of insecurity in the country. So the government should fix all of this, reach for political solutions. And I know the government is being sensitive because, in the past they will say, with Nnamdi Kanu, fleet bail and all of that. But now he's ready to talk. He said he's ready to talk many times. Let's seek a political solution and let's move forward. We can't allow this insecurity to continue in the parts of the country.
Well, all right. Well, let's take another story. We'll head over now to the United States, where President Joe Biden's family is...
So, dear friends, you see why I told you guys that all of them know that what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting is a genuine cause. The federal government knows it. The cabal that rule Nigeria knows it. Every single person in Nigeria knows that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting a genuine cause. And we can see before I point out Abiola's wife, late Abiola, her wife, announced Yoruba Nation. And before I told them that it's not only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that all in Nigeria, all part of Nigeria, they are all fighting to leave Nigeria. Why can't you call this man on round table? Tinubu government. Tinubu, how many times did I call you? 3 times. Let him go. It is time. It is time to let him go. And my people, I want you to also know the angle, the attack on P2B. I'm not here to defend P2B, no. But I want you to know the angle, the attack on P2B. First, it was the government, the people in the government that first attacked P2B because of, listen, it's why they attack him, that the call on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release. And after the people in the government, in the present government, they also use Leo Mockley, the Shekili guy, our own brother too. Leo Mockley started attacking P2B. Even at a point, the Leo Mockley said that if we give out $10,000 US, anybody that will present any call that's free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It was on Twitter. I bomb boils, but guess what? This is the chat cat million worms. Are they talking about the attack? Someone that called the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Are they talking about the attack on P2B? Nothing. But guess what? I'll come to that later. Let me not debate. So look at Leo Mockley. I hate the team on Twitter now. No? Leo Mockley, no. I see. You lie. No court order. No court orders can release. Mockley, tell P2B. It's not only P2B he attacked. He also said that our wise counsel, Ale Ejimako, is lying. And Ale Ejimako sent him the judgments. The judgments from courts that say Nnamdi Kanu should go. Also, Kanu forwarding the judgment. Me also, I also forwarded the judgment from Umaya High Court. And I asked him to keep that his body $10,000 because it's a broad money, it's a public money. The money is stored, is stale, during Jonathan government, because it was part of the government from Jonathan. But this attack, you guys have know where it's coming from. Because P2B called the list of Mazi and Kanu. He also tell them about their budget. This is where all this attack. And they're also attacking him against 2027. They don't even know if that 2027 there will be Nigeria then or not. But this is the chat card media worms. Are they on Twitter to debunk the attack? To debunk the attack. Yeah, Mazi, yeah. Thank you for the information, Mazi. Thank you. No? So even as I'm talking to you, even today is what? No? Today is 2nd of July. The Southeast governors, they have meeting with federal government to negotiate the issue concerning Mazi and Kanu. So you see, all of them knows that what Mazi Kanu is fighting is a genuine cause. This South governors forum that step in now. We will play the video, but not now. Maybe next time, because I like when I say something, I bring out the videos. So, but the information they have both Alex Oti. You know, I will just send this message now by regional state coordinator Mazi Chiezoku from America. The state, Southeast Forum comprised with. Let me read the governors that are in the meeting. The governors are in the meeting. Senator Hope Uzodimma, Dr. Alex Oti, the man with trust. I knew their trust. The first one, Ben Sobadolo. Then Professor Chukwuma Charles Soludo at the meeting. Then Francis, His Excellency Honorable Francis Nwafufu, at the meeting. There's His Excellency Peter Mba, at the meeting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The five governors. That tells you one name Madi, that all of them know that it is time to let Mazi Kanu go. And that's what I said. China Sawan Kita and Chika Pole Dozem. Remember, they were telling the chat card media worms they should not share Mazi Kanu court case, so people will not know that it's going to court, so that everything will be dying down. And I told them, Mazi Kanu message, it's the politicians now. It was even the Nigerian people now are pushing the message of Mazi Kanu. It was the politicians are pushing the message of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, even in the Senate House, in House of Assembly. This is the breaking news now. The Southeast governors, they have concluded about the list of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with Anthony General, both the federal government. The video will come out soon, and we'll also present you guys the video. So, tell me, these people that are fighting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu up to today, who are they? Ebe Kesiba, who born them? Where are they from? Are they on this planet? Are they on this planet? And remember what Onyendu said, that this matter is a political solution from day one. And that's why when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, do this, you must do that. When Onyendu gave an instruction, this, you must do what Onyendu asked you to do. But see, guess what? Onyendu na afu nife, na afu na more. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu nominated Chief Dan Olasi as a political advisor, a lot of people say, can nominate a political advisor? Then on what capacity, on which job this guy will be doing? This is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu nominated that man, because he's the man that he have a trust that can work for his people. You know, Chief Dan Olasi will work for his people. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu nominated that man as his political advisor. And remember what Chief Dan Olasi said the last time he appeared in court. He said, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu spend more than 3 months, know that it's not part of Nigeria. But we know that 3 months have collapsed, but we can see the handwork of that man, Chief Dan Olasi. We can see the handwork. We can see 50 House of Rep calling the list of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from all over Nigeria, over all the across a political party, PDP, APC, Labour Party, or Apuga. We can see the handwork. That's what that's when if someone tell you that he's working on that ground, you can see the action of underground that guy is working. Not Chikapole Doziem working on that ground for 3 years, going to 4 years, no evidence to show. Chief Dan Olasi is not coming on air to talk, blah. No. Most of his work is on the ground. You can see the evidence, you can see the action of the work of that Chief Dan Olasi. Not Chikapole Doziem, Chance Anwolu, Ipawaka on the ground, working on the ground for 10 years. No evidence to show. I told one of my guests in this part, I told her that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have done 95% job on this song. 95%. The 5% is what he's doing now between the people, what they are doing now. He have done 95% only in that good deal. The 5% we was the kita and the anabari now. Anabari now. So anybody that is against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you are not a human being, because what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stands for is for you, for your family, for your unborn generation, for your children. That's what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stands for. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the solution and not the problem. That's why I said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been tested and trusted, or you can say it the other way. Tested and trusted, or trusted and tested. You can say it in both ways. You can say he listened to what Lufai said, that this matter is a political solution, that they should let this guy go. And Onyendu study it, marry the journey on a video, and that's why he told Bintanyako, that he will defeat Nigeria government in this court if they continue. And he's doing it. Now, this Boko Haram that bombed in Blonu, I'll show you guys the video, but if I show the video, maybe, a lot of problem here. I have the video. If you go to the everywhere, that small boy, can you imagine how would a mother, with his own child over 9 months and be able to have the mind to buy this little child and buy himself with a bomb? That tells you, if you don't stand up and speak now, these people, when you think it will only happen in the north, it will also be at one time they will be coming down to the south. They will be coming down to the south. When this buying of herdsmen started, I think it started in the north from the Christians, the Middle Belt. Gradually, it moved to the south. If you don't stand up now and speak and add your voice, this bombing that is starting now, it will also linger, it will also move slowly to the south. Let's bring the news about the bombing. But the video, I don't want to show the video because of Facebook or something. But let's listen to the story from Arise.
The death toll from the coordinated bomb attacks suspected to have been perpetrated by Boko Haram in Goza local government area of Borno State has increased to 18. According to a statement released by the Borno State Emergency Management Agency, SEMA, the fatalities include children, adult males, females, and pregnant women. Meanwhile, some critically injured individuals have been taken to the Borno State General Hospital for intensive care and treatment. The state's Emergency Management Agency said the coordinated attacks targeted a wedding, the victim's subsequent funeral.
The situation in Goza now is very tense. As you can see, we brought about 31 victims of this bomb blast. We brought some yesterday. Those are about 12 who are not, they are still under treatment, who are not yet verified to be well. And they brought that one, but there was a curfew yesterday to this effect. But as of now, I think the situation is very tense because they are just discovering some of the victims affected. Now, as of yesterday, most of these victims were not known to be affected because they thought it was only maybe a few injuries. So maybe first aid treatments will take care of some of these cases. But as we can see, it is very severe. The situation in Goza now is very tense. As you can see, we brought about 31 victims of this bomb blast. We brought some yesterday. Those are about 12 who are not, they are still under treatment, who are not yet verified to be well. And they brought that one, but there was a curfew yesterday to this effect. But as of now, I think the situation is very tense because they are just discovering some of the victims affected. Now, as of yesterday, most of these victims were not known to be affected because they thought it was only maybe a few injuries. So maybe first aid treatments will take some of these cases. But as we can see, it is very severe.
Meanwhile, President Bola Tinubu has condemned the bomb attacks, which resulted in the loss of precious lives and the maiming of other citizens in Goza State. The president describes the attacks as desperate acts of terror and a clear manifestation of the pressure mounted against terrorists and the success achieved in degrading their capacity to launch offenses. In a statement, President Tinubu declares that the purveyors of wanton violence would have a certain encounter with justice, and that these cowardly attacks are only but an isolated episode, as his government will not allow the nation to slither into an era of fear, tears, sorrow, and blood. The president states that his administration is taking necessary measures to secure citizens. Also, the United Nations has condemned last Saturday's suicide bomb attacks that targeted civilian populations in Gaza. The UN resident and humanitarian coordinator in Nigeria, Mohammed Fall, in a statement on Sunday, expressed his horror and condemnation of the attacks in the strongest terms. Joining us now on the show is former Nigerian Army spokesperson, Brigadier General Sani Usman, retired. He's joined by Dr. Celestine Iwendi, an artificial intelligence specialist and head of the Center of Intelligence of Things, School of Creative Technologies, University of Bolton, United Kingdom. Thank you very much, General Usman, and Dr. Iwendi. Thank you very much for joining us. Well, isolated episode.
Thank you so much. Good morning.
Good morning, General. Saturday, there was an attack in Gaza.
Good morning.
On Sunday, there was another suicide bombing attack in Monguno, all in Borno State. General, I'll start with you. Where did we miss the plot? I mean, we've been told that terrorists have been decimated, there is national security strategy plan, and all of that. But we have this situation. And you, Dr. Wendy, you know, what else can we do? Particularly with data, with intelligence gathering. You teach at the Center of the Intelligence of Things. Is intelligence our problem? Let's start with you, General Usman.
Yeah, good morning, and thank you for having me on the program. First and foremost, the horrible attack is condemnable, and it shows a sign of desperation on the part of the Boko Haram terrorists to, you know, cause chaos and havoc among the society. And my sincere condolence to the families of the affected victims and the good people of Gaza. Having said that, there are so many things that could have been attributed to this. First and foremost, the president has also said it, and it is quite true in the sense that there is mounted pressure on the terrorists, particularly the Jama'atu Ahl Sunnah Lil Da'awat faction, the main original Boko Haram, particularly led by Alim Gule in the Mandara Mountains. Remember, the multinational joint task force has embarked on Operation Lake Sanity 1 and 2, clearing them, particularly in the Lake Chad region, and of course, the Air Force are dealing with them on the mountain. So for him, and recently he lost about 200 of his foot soldiers. So definitely there will be act of kind of repercussions or sorts of reprisal or whatever. And that is one. Secondly, remember, Boko Haram had its capital, the Caliphate, the moribund capital, Caliphate capital in Gaza. So it was of strategic importance to them. But we have to bear it at the back of our mind that Gaza has been, you know, had received the brunt of the Boko Haram insurgency. An emir was killed, and remember, so many Islamic clerics, including the Al-Majri, there was a point in time about 72 of them were killed. To the point that, and most of the people, they know them, most of them, they came from that environment. So a combination of a lot of factors. But most importantly is that due to the efforts of the security forces and peace has returned to Gaza, and people tend to relax those security precautions that ought to have been taken. People relax and they tend to be trusted, not knowing that actually the Boko Haram terrorists are unrelenting. Take, for instance, you know, the female suicide bombers and the use of female suicide bombers and underage children. And apart from that, also the farming season. So there is that kind of free movement that they take and do advantage of it. Remember, some time back, Pulka and Gaza and all other places, People had to be searched before they go to farm, and people have to be searched before they come back to the farm. And and of course, there is this relationship because some of these people still in the bush, they still have some families within Goda and the environment. And Goda is surrounded by so many other villages that could hide such criminal elements. So when you put all this together, you have a clear explanation as to where things are coming from. But I think the most important thing to do now is the fact that we have to cater for those people that have been injured to make sure that adequate medicare. And I'm so happy that the acting governor and other government officials were in Goda and they are doing it. And of course, the theater commander has also moved into Goda, hence the lockdown and everything. And they are making concerted effort, doing cordon and search operations to ensure that whoever is behind that, if he or she is within the environment, is fished out and they will not be allowed to perpetrate further criminal act. Because if you look at it, it was well-timed, well-coordinated, anticipating that, yes, people will be carried away with the wedding, and that they went to where the hospital naturally, because people will be rushed to the hospital, they went to where they are performing the funeral prayer because people will gather. So it was well coordinated. And so people will now have to be more security conscious and more vigilant, and to make sure that whoever is behind it is fished out, and most importantly, to prevent reoccurrence of that. So basically, that is it.
Well, thank you. Dr. Wendy, you are director of the Center of Intelligence of Things at the University of Bolton. Well, each time we have a security matter.
My people, Biafrans, the reason why I'm playing this for you guys to know that all is not well. That if you think that it's happened to the north, it's only not it to happen. If you don't stand up and speak, if you cannot stand up, if you don't stand up and speak now, it will come down to the south. It will come down to the south. And I appreciate those Nigerians and also the breaking news, the governors that are calling for Mazi and Kanu release, because this is one of the major things our leader Mazi Kanu is fighting to protect the people, to protect his own people, and that's why he established ESN. That's why he established ESN. And we had a story. This much I can take from Arise TV. Thank you, Arise TV, for your information you are bringing to Nigerians and to us too, to Nigerians and to Biafrans too. Now we all remember sometimes ago when we had on front of newspaper. Said 3 governors are against this of Mazi and Kanu. And on that body, I posted it. I posted it, and I posted the content of the letter. And if you read the content of the letter, you will find that it was Okechukwu Isinguzo, that guy, the same guy that Iwanyam is talking about, that is fighting him. We don't believe he said there is 3 governors, mention their names. But today, there's the breaking news. These 5 governors, the seat, I said, no, it is time. We don't believe it's the governor. Is it Buhari? Is it Buhari? No. Let's listen to this, our brothers' analysis on that. Because I say I will bring it up. Hold on. Yeah.
Telling the whole world that Southeast leaders were governors and National Assembly members and political leaders, they are the ones holding Tinubu from releasing Nnamdi Kanu. I say that is what, a hogwash. That is arrant nonsense. It is not true. It is not true. Pure ED. Tell me, the court have ruled that Nnamdi.
Please, they have calls in YouTube. I know you guys are much there. Please share the program. Share the program. No, and on Facebook, please also hit the like button. Hit the like button and share the program. It's very important. Let's continue.
The Kanu should be released. Thank God, his lawyer, Ejimako, he has compiled 9 cases, or rather 9 judgments in favor of Nnamdi Kanu, both within and outside Nigeria, and he has submitted it to the Attorney General. Fagbemi. That is court decision that said this man should go home. We don't even have any law to try him. He has not committed any offense. Rather, the federal government is the criminal here. The way he was brought up from Kenya. Why is it that nobody is prosecuting the federal government because of that infraction? Why? So, nobody should come and tell me that this person or that person. Hold on. When Buhari was releasing criminals and terrorists in the north, did the northern leaders come to represent those criminals? Somebody should answer me. Hold on. When they were turbaning Torujo, Bello Teju, a Nigerian who are taking a position in Zamfara, he are taking part of the land as his own. A Nigerian. When they were turbaning him, did the northern leader come to and say, Buhari, please, help us with this guy, leave him alone? Was he not on his own? Hold on. These other terrorists that have been released, did their family members and their community go and make representation before they were released? How many Yorubas who told Fagbemi to withdraw charges against Showore before the man was asked to go? They entered not prosecute and said he should go. He has no case to answer. How many Yoruba? Did you hear any time Yoruba leader went to visit Tinubu to release Showore? It has to be Igbo. It has to be Nnamdi Kanu. You can imagine the seat of the highest order. What did Nnamdi Kanu do that he will now have to go and beg Tinubu to? After the court have ruled, the court have ruled. So after court ruling, we now wait for Tinubu's ruling before it can be implemented. Is that what you're telling me? If you want to do the needful, the court have ruled now. The court have ruled. What is the blackmail here again? I'm telling you that the court have ruled on Nnamdi Kanu. So nobody should come and tell me that one person or is there any place in this world where everybody in that community love one man? Hold on. Is there any place? Tinubu that is the president today. Did all the Yorubas like him? Hold on. Some people when they released from Republic of Benin, did everybody like him? Answer me. I just mentioned Showore here. Did everybody Yoruba like Showore? So Nnamdi Kanu, all the Igbos must come together and bow down before Tinubu. Say yes, it's our son, release him. We are talking about court decision. Court have said it. The court have said leave this man. The matter have gone to even the Supreme Court said it, that it is wrong for them to have withdrawn his bail, the bail he was enjoying. The Supreme Court said, is that not enough? So what is it that they are holding him against again? All the 15 count charges have been quashed by Professor Mike Ozekeme in court. All of them quashed. So what is anybody telling me now that they are blackmailing? Is that it means that Tinubu is using that as an excuse to keep the man in detention? Why have they not tried him? If this man have anything, if they have anything against him, it is just they are just blackmailing the Southeasterners. They are just using that as an excuse.
So my people, you can see everywhere is shaking. Those that against Awadi Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they are not calling for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Everywhere is shaking. Those that are against Awadi, that what Mazi Kanu stands for, they are the one preaching the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And that's why I told this to Chakal media worms that they are gone and they are gone for good. If they think they are still irrelevant, Chinasa Samwolu knows that. And I'm calling Chinasa Nworu to come out. Chinasa Nworu, Chinasa Nwankita, you must come out. You must come out. You must come out. Come on, Little Biafra, and talk. I know you're here. I know you're watching. I know you're on YouTube. Chinasa Nwankita, come out and talk. You have been disobeying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Is this one I want to obey now? Because you know that Onion is coming out. All those instructions he gave you guys. You guys disobey it. Now is it this last one that you want to obey? Because Onion told you before now, don't come on that radio to talk that jargon anymore. The first person passed that information to you. He said no. He said you must continue coming. You must continue coming. You insisted that you must continue coming. And that's why that old Jonathan Chinedu is attacking our leader on Radio Biafra. And guess what? The second message come again to you through Lolo. Chinasa Nworu, come out and talk. Come out and talk. Now, Biafrans, you can see this the chat card media worms. They don't know that their own is finished because Onyendu have moved. They think they are the one that's projecting Onyendu's voice. It's Nigerians and the world. Just go to YouTube. You will see big platforms, mainstream media in Nigeria. They are talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on a daily basis. This is the chat card media worms. Okay, now just listen to Paul Achebe. I want you guys to listen to what he's saying. Paul Achebe. I want you guys to listen to Paul Achebe. Listen what he said. Let's listen to what he said. I'm sorry, man. Oyibo our language. But in Corbin also, I hope you guys are getting the point, the message. So.
You don't know. With what is going on now, if I am Tinubu, I can never think of releasing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because his people have not demonstrated that the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is important to them. The reason why, if I am Tinubu, I will not release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is because his people has abandoned him. His people is making peace. His people are busy with content creating. His people don't even demand for him. His people don't even know what he's fighting for. His people are on social media looking for breasts, Nash, and who enlarge breasts. They have not risen up to fight for him. We are the people who's supposed to pressure the government. The amount of pressure that is coming out from the IPOB and the Biafrans determine if the president will release their leader and grant them referendum, or if the president will continue. But in as far as you have not mounted the pressure, you are begging for Tinubu, you are begging, every time beg. Tinubu will not release him, and he is not feeling any pressure. Do you stop anything? Are they feeling anything? The answer is no. So if I am Tinubu, in as far as the people are not demanding for his release, and they don't want him to be released, I will hold him, because the heat is not coming out. There is no electrifying air force, pressure coming anywhere. Only press release. I want you, and this, we are wanting giving. No! There are some actions. You cannot say because you do one thing and it did not work out, you will now abandon everything. Because we tried Monday sit at home and it didn't work out, does it mean that we don't have any other strategies? If you don't have strategies, come, I'll give you strategies. You don't try one thing and keep on sleeping. You keep on trying. Even the ones that are failing, you will put it aside. You keep on trying on another side. You need to be striking the Nigerian government for them to understand. Every movement of IPOB and Biafran should be provocative to Nigerian government. Every actions IPOB and Biafran take should be provocative to Nigerian government. You see it? That is why.
So Biafrans, listen. Well, I'm actually tio Tim Godombo or can call my Monday hammer. But can was there you know the statement. I know the body of the message is tend to pass to the people. But the statement he made was not good. The statement he made at this point in time was not good. That if he were Tinubu, he would not release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That one underlined. But I understood the body of his message because the chat media worms, these cabals, they are doing nothing. They are doing nothing. They are doing nothing. But the fact is that if Paul Achebe look around, if you know that Ego Agafego from these cabals and how would the chat media worms, if Paul Achebe take time to enter internet to make a search, he will understood that Namila Akaliga won. The people that are calling for Mazi message are Nigerians that by themselves, are the politicians. Today, the governors, the whole Southeast governors, the governor forum, they have whole meeting with federal government. So, Paul Achebe, I understood your message, the ball of your message, but you made a mistake. You know, that language you use, if you were Tinubu, you will not release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That statement should have made by somebody Olomia a Biafra, by somebody they broadcast Nilu. We should all know what we talk. I believe this Ilu or the whatever you said, people will hold it. People will hold you accountable. If you were Tinubu, you will not release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because his people is not fighting for him. I understand the body of your message because Chika Paul Edozemu and Chinas and Wankita, they are doing nothing. Because they told you guys to never share the program, to never talk about. Isaiah Yoruba is telling you guys to focus. The focus Isaiah Yoruba is talking about is to castigate Madam Nenyanya, is to tell this chat media worm to go back to their previous behavior, attacking innocent people. We come to it. We come to that. I will play the videos. So, Paul Achebe, that statement, if you were Tinubu, you will not release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I understood where you're going to, but that message, that your statement, no, it's not acceptable. It's not acceptable. So mind your words when you're speaking. Because when you're trying to justify something, mind what you said. And you need to so I know you self. Your brother need to Igbo. And you know, ballet, Biafra ballet. Why? If we are Tinubu, you will not release him. But today, you think that it's you guys are projecting the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The answer is no. Because Ego Agafegun. Now, Biafra, we will go ahead. Let's listen to another annual Chineke Yakpoko. Agbalanze. Agbalanze came on the program. Remember, Agbalanze said that he will not talk about Biafra issue anymore. But it was that the same Agbalanze Chineke Yakpoko castigated Madam Nenyanya. Castigated Kanu Takano. Call Kanu Takano all sort of names. But today, Agbalanze Anapugo. Now we want to use Paul Achebe program to raise his head again. We have all their records. Now, let's continue.
Amam ka eje ewebete mmadụ. Okay. Afugo me. What are you now? Many of us don't understand this. Many of us think, oh, it's all about this and that. No. The freedom of Mazi, if I am AP, Ezokubundu, are to be the president of Nigeria, I will not release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu until I see the fire coming from his people, until I see the pressure coming from his people, until I see the actions his people are taking, until their people are now making my government ungovernable and unbearable for me. Then the pressure, I cannot hold it in, and there's nothing I can do. I will now release my Nnamdi. Welcome to the program. I balance the media. Okay. Papi. Ndewo. Watching okay. Ndewo.
Nke bụ eziokwu bụ atị ka ekwu eziokwu kwupụla ndị Igbo na ndị bụ ndị nwa na-akwu okwu Biafra ndị chọka Biafra bụ 10%. Ọgbara uru ebe ya mmadụ ebe n'ala for 10%. Ife nji wee sị na 10% bụ na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ife Nigerian gọọmenti ji wee ka jide Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ka ndị Igbo politicians na ndị wentiri isi na Igbo wee na-eme game. Kịta a na-akwa ayema Anambra State election na-esi all these ndị politicians anya na ndị na-akwado ndị politicians, many of them na-agapụta na-akwụgbu okwu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu.
Yes.
Na-abụ onye welitere isi onye ọbụla ama ama kwulara okwu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu brenu ndị be anyị efu maka onye ajọs ukwu okwu. Enwe nke m fụrụ kwa Peter Obi dekwara gịnịkwa jikwa wee megị na-emerọ nke afọ bụ ndị Ifena nke a na-abụ ndị obedient, mebi onye obedient ga-abịa soro ndị Anambra steeti for election fanesi. Then abịazie na nke ndị be anyị ịmụrụ onwe ife ga-abụ na ekwuo ife asị na na-eme ndị isi attack, mana nwa dị ka ime ndị isi attack. Ajụ m chọrọ ịjụ gị Paul Achebe, iso na IPOB media wọrị nwanne anyị nwoke resign na IPOB, gịnị mere o ji wee resign ya? Gịnị mere na nwere onye na-adres that issue? Gịnị mere o ji wee resign? And then nwere another video m fụrụ ebe o mere apology to Kanu Ntakanu. Ọ na-gosizi na Kanu Ntakanu na aka ya dị ọcha a na-ebu ya ebubo. Ife na-abịa ka nchọgodi ike ịzagodi m.
Daalụ Agbalanze media. Now ịma na mgbe odogwu nugidere ọgụ wee taba aja ma na ike agụgị ọkụghọta. Nwanne anyị nwoke resign bụ ike gụgoro ya, and mmaji maka na ike gụrụ ya na ọ resign igodi ya na anyị kwụsị ihe na-eme. Na-enwe ndị na-ebe na-eje ahịa hapụ ọnụ ụzọ ha zoo, ụfọdụ ya ebe hapụ ọnụ ụzọ ha gawa na their maternal home. So ọbụla mmadụ niile ga-anụ ọgụ wee luo. And ihe kpata o ji wee resign ya bụ because he was not born for this. Amolia ka ọ bụ ihe dị ọbụla mmadụ niile ga-abụ a freedom fighter. He was forced to be part of the family. And when you force somebody to be part of a family, that is what you get. Now, based on what Ione Kumaka Kanu Ntakanu, also no information anywhere. I wasn't there when you had the information. And I cannot judge Maluma Kanu Ntakanu Adiocha because Nyano Obolo Tata. Olo no Tata. A Maluma or Nino Kitan Sigi, Mui Babalanze, Jem Kanu Ntakanu attack. No le Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Iyale Jumu Nyegi prove. Iyale sim ke iye gosili iyale prove to you, iyale convince beyond the reasonable doubt. In where your own issue ogugu. So for him to come out to say it, Ogo should not be extraordinary stupid. And he have home mediable. In no land relax, I watch. He have just say labata Darlington na Kanunta. Cause he had been with forgiveness or settlement. Cause this here Kaki Adiocha. Or apart from Kanu Ntakanu, what of other people on the accused? What of other people? Why not all afa? Ndi zili na je kwonda. So ihe ni na ọ na-ekwu ọsọsọ Darlington gwara ya kwuo why na ọkpọrọ afa ndị ọzọ niile ọ na-ekwu kedee gwa ya kwuo onye. So my brother, nwanne anyị nwoke resign icheki ma na ọ bụla the first time ọ resign mana ndị ga-analụ blame maka resign ya bụ ndị isi. Ihe niile pụrụ ọ na-ezuzu bụ ndị isi nyere ya the chance because when we the lion that this soldier is not qualified to go war, you don't need to put him in the war in the war field. And when soldiers up only cabanesi, and when soldiers up efele cabanasa, that young man kwesịrị dị na-asa efele to people man war. O kwesịrị bụ a soldier. O kwesịrị nọ n'efiche ụlọ na haziru na-enetu ụmụazị anya.
Bọọsụ biko che enwere kọmentị mmadụ dị nchọrọ ịjụ the guy ajụjụ ịma na ọ na-abụ ndị be anyị onye nọ na comment section ọjọọ na-akpụ oyi na-aba mbọ mana ajụọ ya ajụ nwanne enwere ajụ njụ ịjụ gị maka ekwuru okwu 10% a na ịbịa debe comment onye nọ na-akụ na ka njụzi ya ga ajụjụ iyi na-agba m ada ewemiwe unu bụ ndị ojii bụrụ na ya ọka o si arụ ọrụ ọnwa ajụ nchọ ịjụ agwa gị na 10% dị serious for Biafran struggle ide na ọ bụrụ 10% ọnwa ajụ nchọrọ ịjụ gị mgbe a na-eme ife kedu ife a na-akpụ ya mgbe Maazị Nnamdi Kanu jee kọtụ asịsịrapịa emesịa aka jiri ya ndị Igbo one na-ekwu na ife dị otu a bụ injustice. Ndị Igbo one na-aba mba na-asị kedu ka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ga-esi wee jee kọtụ asịsịrapịa ndị DSS aka jiri ya. Achọrọ m ka ịgwa m ndị Igbo one na-ekwu dị okwu. Achọrọ m ka ịgwa m ndị Igbo nọ na Facebook one nwee peji na-ekwu okwu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Achọrọ m ka ịzagodi m ajụjụ a gwa m ndị Igbo one nwee peji na Facebook na-ekwu okwu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Maka ịsọ na ịma na ekwuo by percentage ndị mara ada aghọtacha ma egwu ka a na-egwu ọ bụ na ndị be anyị ruo ife dịka 30% akwụrụgo for this Biafra dịka anyị ma na-akọzi akụkọ anyị na-akọ. So achọrọ m ka ịgwa m ndị Igbo one nwee peji na Facebook ịma na-ekwu okwu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Ndị Igbo one
agbala nze na-ege ntị ịma na enwere ihe bụ mmasị gị na enwere ihe bụ mgbe m nọ na school ihe dị akụziri anyị the difference between want and the demand and the need under economy. And under that economy can I think that was in my SS2 or SS1 under economic, yes. However, want is your wish. What you want something, but you don't have the financial buoyant to make a demand of it, to get it. So what you want to get, but you are not in a position, or you cannot be able to get it. If they want, and the example, I want this phone, but I don't have money. Automatic. Now, another one an need. Need is what you need. You lack this thing at this moment, but you don't still have the money. You might have the money, but you don't have it. So you need this thing, but you cannot still get it. At this point, if this thing you don't get it, it might damage some certain things. And then when you find
so my people, we are coming to that point about Chibuzie Egwuatu. Please, if you are watching from YouTube, please share the program in YouTube. If you are watching from Facebook, please hit the like button and share the program. And if you have a question, you can send your question. No, when time comes, we have to talk about your question. And if you want to come in, when time comes, we have to put the link out there. So now, Biafrans, I don't believe that annual fear, Chineke ya akpọ ọkụ agbala nze. Ọ sị that na Chibuzie Egwuatu tender apology to Kanu. So now was na Kanu the innocent. But that is same agbala nze Chineke ya akpọ ọkụ mbọsị eke mbọsị onye mbọsị nkwọ to castigate an innocent man, to blackmail an innocent woman. Today, on Jose, on Kanu the innocent. But we come to the point. We come to the program of Chibuzie Egwuatu. I play the full video. We play the full video. One man no more Mazi Ezumezu. Mazi Otimbolombo. Onye ndide mma apụ ụka ọkwa. Bute eziokwu Chineke. Now, Paul Achebe, we thank God that you are not the president of Nigeria. You are not the president. And people are talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If you think that it's you, the chat media worms, the answer is no. You see the voices from Arise TV, mainstream media in Nigeria, they are talking about the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Even non-state holders, they are talking the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Today, the breaking news: the Southeast Governors Forum have meeting with federal government about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Biafra is a spirit. Biafra is a spirit. Chinasa Wankita, come out and talk and yap. Come out and start blackmailing. Ebe ki na-agbazi aga. Ebe na-agbazi aga. Ebe ki na-agbazi aga. Biafrans, go to this chat media worms. Go to their page and see what they are doing there. I told them they can never be at peace until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is out. They can never be at peace until Onyendu is out. I've been telling them this for the past 1 year. And at some point, they have meeting. They are saying that Mazi Ezumezu always say this. Agore agwo, emeli eme. But this message, that's never. This is the message, that's never. Now, Biafrans, if you're on Twitter, if you have a S handle, go on Twitter, you must follow Kanu Takano. You must follow Kanu Takano. Tweet every is tweet. Retweet every is tweet. You must follow the Wise Council, but you must follow him also on Facebook. Because if you see the fight these men are doing on S handle, because they have taken over from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But remember, Onyendu told us that S handle, previously Twitter is one of the tools that we must be on Twitter. It was the same Chinasa Wankita that came on Radio Biafra to tell Biafra to unfollow Kanu Takano, unfollow, knowing that he understood very well that this Twitter S handle is the weapon we are using against our enemies. But he stepped in and announced on radio for you guys to unfollow people. If not, we know how much numbers that are following Kanu Takano, the same as Marco. But one thing I do appreciate this men that they don't care. They are still doing the work perfect. And most of us will follow them. We retweet every of their tweets. And that is why today, Leo Mokle, I hate Leo Timbolombo. In fact, now, Biafrans, by tomorrow, I think if there is a video on how the Southeastern governors, assembly to demand this of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with the meeting they hold. If the video is available, we will bring it to you guys. But I believe that it's on newspaper right now. So the second one, we have to, let's go to Chibuze Egwatu. I know he's here. I know he's here listening. Chibuze Egwatu, your apology is not accepted. Listen. He has said, Mazi Ezumezu, or blog one came in, or no. But listen, Chibuze Egwatu, your apology is not accepted at all. Dear friends, all the more guy, this guy now. It's not more than 3 or 4 months. Million. Where we na aka adị ọcha ihe ọma mere ya ihe ọma mere na ndụ ya but ọ na aka adị ọcha na iwe mgbu ya bịa na iwe mgbu ya bịara ya gịnị na-eme ya today because aka ịdị ọcha o nwere most of us know into this struggle aka ịdị ọcha before I go further, let's listen to Chibuze Egwatu. Let's listen to Chibuze Egwatu. It's very important. Let's listen to Chibuze Egwatu. Oh, hold on. I hope I download this. I hope this is here. Yeah, we have it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Mazi Dakus, evening. Come late. Please, just give me more time. Let me finish. Then I will bring people in. I'm gonna go. They will. Yeah. Mazi Dakus, the hardcore. Let's listen to Chibuze Egwatu.
Afambi can go lower go. And Achonki gave video till the end.
Yeah. I know.
Before putting the video on, it was a tough decision, very, very difficult decision. But I decided to. If enjoy be my video, Bomaka, the major, when no, Ipob. A whole lot of people may attack based on information somebody name. About the problem they abroad the information no na mo will take all my time to verify California before bido my attack. And if any no if you a mere bo to protect the struggle. No, yeah. Mana.
Because I will be talking. Because I will not allow him to flow. Because a lot of you have come across this video. You know? Dear fans, listen his statement. First of all, he said he wants to tender apology for people he offended when he was in Ipob. And he said that all those his activities, his blackmail, his lies, his propaganda, is just because to protect Ipob. And I will tell you, Oga, it's a pure lie. It's not to protect Ipob. Because Mazi Nnamdi said, in Ipob, if you are a liar, he will only ask that your days are numbered. And Genti, or former Genti, Because mma abụghị ka ọkwa n'abalị a, mma abụghị ka ọkwa nwa obere tie gị monde ama small were apụkwa gị nyekwa solution. Mazi Nnamdi said, if you are an IPOB member and you are a liar, that your days are numbered, that you cannot condone lie and blackmail in IPOB. So for you to say that you are all what you did it to protect IPOB, capital lie. And the same thing, those ones today that are still yapping their mouth, like Achalugo. People should tag Achalugo. Because many request one message to hear today. Those people that are still yapping their mouth today, people like Achalugo and 1,000 teeth, that day, let them not tell Biafrans that are doing to protect the IPOB. I said, no, you guys are doing it on your own. You guys are doing it to protect your interest. You guys are doing it to protect the cabals in IPOB. So this is the first response, the first answer to what you just said. Let's continue.
If I bata injury today, she can be a open apology to people. Because now some of them this information today, the same people now gakwana people false information about myself. So we say, oh, ebo bonanda no na gazine people false information about me. That means no one can hanyal about you may not be true. For example, I'm a one boy.
So, okay, check ya ọkụ. Ịma iwe na-eme. Let me tell you. Iwe na-eme ga-abụrụ n'ọsọsọ no physical things. A na-achụgụ na mmụọ. Ana ama m na ijugo ese. A na-achụgụ na mmụọ. Ana ama m na ijugo ese. Ana agwa gị na na-emewe gịnị ijigo n'ọnụ wee gbuo ndị mmadụ. Ama m na ijugo ese. Ana na-achụgụ na mmụọ. And agwa gị na ijigo ọnụ wee mee gịnị wee gbuo ndị mmadụ. That's why iji wee pụtara. But listen, let me tell you. Chibuzde gwa gee ntị ọfụma. Gee ntị ka ngwa gị. Ọ bụrụ na, as you said, now those people ekwuru about you. Or now those people in Achikpa now, actually your own whatever is meant to other people. So you will not come out to take the apology, right? So that means even if you can say now, if you can say so now na ndị ana na ndị enu na mmụọ Biafra etelu na ọgba aghara. So you will not come out and tell Biafra now, even if this guy will not pass a couple. Just because na mmụọ and Biafra etelu na ọgba aghara, and again, that doesn't matter. That's why you came out. According to you, Chineke ya kpọrọ ọkụ. Let's continue.
Anabo Chukwubikem. Onya nwanyem information na Kanu nta zujego de na palace. Man ife mese bona Mama Bonye had the information supposed to investigate before I start talking, but I didn't. Ife mebum pota. Pube, no nyasu jego. Today, the same Chukwubike man wanyem information na gale kwa na agwa people na mmere nka na mmere nka ọzọ. So mgbe welizi uche m nke njiwa bụrụ mmadụ wee calculate fụkwa na enwekwa ike some of the thing even okwu ngwagasị nkwugasị maka ụmụnne abụkanụ nta, especially nwanne ya one of nwanne ya nwaanyị bụkwa the same Chukwubike man wanyem the information.
Okay, listen, Genti. Chineke ya kpọọ ọkụ. But let me tell you first, ka nsọ na mmụọ ka m gbaghị ihe mewuru first. You made this thing. Ebido megide wee sọwa gị na mmụọ. Because ama m na ihe na-agbala ọsọ bụ na the most important one bụ na mmụọ, a na-achụgụ na mmụọ. Ka ndị na-achụgụ na mmụọ, ndị enu ndị ana na-achụgụ na mmụọ. The second one, if they feel that now all those things in the equal that now they will hold it against you someday. They will hold it against you someday. That is why you have, you know. But listen, the first step, you be first. You be here, if you online, try to get their number. Because I know if you have one of their number, try to get the number. Call them online. See, Biko, all more with Chibuzi Guatu. All more wonya na Ikenga. All more wonya say that na mama for the end of everybody. Biko, even in name Kuba alam. I'm an American jogo na sikansi. No blackmail. Hebrews a pokan kakano. And I'm the boy, can't I can't yega going to Mount Woku. But medicine first. Because I'm not sure more. You must come out online. You bought on a phone, people are not against it. Only one way, but that is the first step. That is the first step. You bought again, you bought Madame Nanyanya. I'm a Madame Nanyanya, Mamma Numbia. But you try, yeah. Or na Facebook, kichwa there. You want na Facebook, or na Facebook. A boy, head of finance, Madam Nenya. Biko. Madam Nenya may talk to you, may not talk to you. But here, could you see on air, people are jagunti. Keep able to work in memo. If not, one day, it's a chaff on a what? It's a chaff on a what? Now, I see 1 year wire. Nke master prophecy na no you about her. Let me play some of the things you about her. Let me play some of the things you about her first. Chike ya kpọrọ ọkụ. Achalugo ana amụga me ma agwa ana amagbo nwanyị ana amagbo wall otu ụmụ nwanyị. But enwe message na-enye gị. Ọkwa na-amụ amụ na-asị na-ekwu ọkụkọ anụnwa ka a sa arụ ya n'ọkụ. That is same ọkwa ntaghị si welụkwu ya n'ọkụ. Ọmara na ọkọ ka ọ bụkwa tu ọ bụrụ okwu wuru inu. But alapụgolu first ka anyị na-aga. Now Chibuze Guatu, I want you to listen to yourself here. Some of the videos.
What do you do for a living? What do you do? What do you do? Tell the world what you do. In a YouTube videos. Actually, enough ago. In a background, and as if you have even done anything tangible that somebody will even recommend or comment on, commend you for. You are just nobody. You are irrelevant.
Complete music.
Until you get wake nye nwa go nwunye go nwa anwala mafuta na broadcast again na make noise. Go and face her. Je o choro nwa Okay, go and give him give her a child. Okay, if not, okay, and my advice to Princess, there are young men out there, Biko, don't waste your time with Master Prophet. Master Prophet, he has low sperm count, number one. His sperm quality is very low, number two. He is not agile. Number three, those things.
Okay. Only somebody put on your platform. Only somebody put on your platform. Dr. Donald Bike to castigate that lady in a kukumatia, to castigate his husband. And he went on and talked about the YouTube. Oge mwa Mazi ezumezu nwe kwuzi mana inwere aja afọ gwa uchibuzi egwu atụ oge mana inwere aja afọ with that YouTube case. Master Prophet puta na media sego no the sorry say no the sorry about something okwu nka but ị na-asị na abịa kwu na abịa so ọ na that one na abịa kwu maka the capacity na abịa yo the capacity gba no man me. He said no million he making the YouTube that YouTube bid go this YouTube before even this IPOB issue. Bid go this YouTube before this IPOB issue for years. Obi kago nwoke ibego yo chago sigubiko obi ka he did that YouTube up today. Chibuze gwati nwere aja afọ Chineke ya kpọrọ ọkụ ị nwere aja afọ. The next thing you do that you come out on media to brag that you will end everybody. You go with Chibuze gwati na end nonsense. Ni end go Master Prophet. Today Alpha your YouTube self Alpha, what is happening today? Your Facebook is that brag Alpha. Now, okay. Number one. Let me also bring another one.
Yes.
And to my greatest surprise,
yes,
this man don't even feel shy of his situation.
He's not.
Like, look, it is very sad to, to be dealing with people like this, shameless people.
Yeah.
They gave you a woman who was actually in love with somebody. Before, yes, of course. Before you came into the picture. And they gave you a princess to marry. Now do your job as a man. You
5 years.
First year have come and gone. Second, third, fourth, fifth. We are not God that gave children. But at least, as a man that you claim to be, do what other men can do.
Where? For where?
So you will if you do that, then if you come online to talk, we can then listen to you. But you can't, and yet every day you will come on.
Now there, number two. Let me can we look at another one again.
It's not working. We come online.
and be shouting. If I need your phone, took Barrister Lawyer Jimaka. Is it true? If it's true, tell us how we descend on if I need your phone. If that his manhood is not working, we come online and be shouting. If I need your phone, took Barrister Lawyer Jimaka. Is it true? If it's true, tell us how we descend on if I need your phone.
Yeah. This man that his manhood is not working every time you come online. This is how you blackmail people. Do you know a lot of people cannot withstand your bullying? How you bully people online? I need to go for them. Lie down. Lie down. I need to go for. They to go special one. I took up no special one cable. Lie down. Lie down. I took another half again. Whistleblower. Whistleblower. Lie down. Oh, what happened in the work then? Today, how far? We're going to young boy today. The same thing will happen to Achalugo. Achalugo, your own is coming. I'm not for you. Now, let's get another one again. I want to play some of your video. How you bully people online. You think it's what you just said. People will just, you know,
because I don't beat around the bush. I don't care if, you know me, I don't say things for people to like me. I will tell you the way things. Barrister Roy Edimaka should want that idiot. Should want that fool that cannot pregnant a woman. You are busy talking of barrister, but you a woman they give to you. You can't pregnant her. For how many years? Every day you will come online, you will braid your BS. You come online constituting nuisance.
Nania, let me repeat it again.
Because I don't beat around the bush. I don't care if, you know me, I don't say things for people to like me. I will tell you the way things. Barrister Roy Edimaka should want that idiot. Should want that fool that cannot pregnant a woman. You are busy talking of barrister, but you a woman they give to you. You can't pregnant her. For how many years? Every day you will come online, you will braid your BS. You come online constituting nuisance.
Enolia, this is how you bully this family. Day and night. This is how you bully this family. You think is this your you are come face? You put that no information go. Need is sorry. People will not forgive you like that. Let me I also play Madam Nenya no. I'm coming. Also play Kantakana own. I'm coming. Just got to meet you go Belazo.
onye ọma na-amụ ya ha alụ ọrụ o je kpọta ya kpọrọ si na ọkpọrọ cousin ya kpọnye ọ machakwa na pịọnjọhọm na utu ya ha alụ ọrụ Kanu of course udo ọkwa Kanu nta kpọtalụ nwoke kajara akaja akpọnye nwaanyị kajara akaja bunyekwu ya mmanya ọkụ falukwe bek kaja South Ife ọ na-ekwu online bụ nkwụ ọkụ nke nwa kajara akaja oke ebuluru nwaanyị kajara akaja bunye gị nyekpọgụ nkwụ ọkụ kajara akaja ngwa tụbanụ nzi nwunye gị ime ka ifụ omenwu ya and Kanunta knew na amụ nwoke ahụ alụ ọrụ yet Kanunta kpọrọ ya kpọta mkpọrọ nwaada kajara akaja kpọnye. Now let's continue to show you na these people ma na
this is how you bully these people. Master Prophet and his wife and Mazi family online. I'm coming. I'm Abia. Amabia. Why not, yeah?
Biafrans who are listening, their belief was that Mazi Nnamdi kind of caused the death of their parents. So what they are doing now is actually punishment. They are indirectly
using
punishing.
IPOB to punish. Using IPOB to punish Onyendu.
That's exactly no, but if not so, Biafrans who are listening, their belief was that Mazi Nnamdi kind of caused the death of their parents. So what they are doing now is actually punishment. They are indirectly
using
punishing.
IPOB to punish. Using IPOB to punish Onyendu.
That's exactly no, but if not so,
Look here. This is how you bully this family. That they believe that was the time you are attacking the Onyendu's family. That Kanu and Fine Boy believe that no Onyendu caused the death of their parents, and that's why they don't want Mazi to be out. This is what you said on media. How you bully these people on media. Now, okay, we are coming. We are coming. Let's go when you attack Fine Boy. When you attack Fine Boy.
These people speak. It makes me like somebody call him. Somebody call him on that we are being used. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Fine Boy. Which is true. Fine Boy. Fine Boy. Fine Boy money abobo. Fine Boy. If it's a Fine Boy is not growing old with white beards. Fine Boy. Now, the kind of positions, sensitive positions, I'm meeting these people. How can Onyendu communicate to indigenous people of Biafra through a thief, criminal, Onoshi, Fine Boy, Fine Boy now Kwaiko? Not even a decent person, not Fine Boy. Fine Boy, Fine Boy, prison, visit on why, or yet easily, can jog become. But these people are touch not my anointed.
In can't walk him a Fine Boy attack. Then you think, no, this is your 2 minutes video. He want to tender apology in the castigate, in the lie against. You think people will listen to you? You think those people will listen to you? Now, okay, I go to no, I got to Madam Nenya. From Madam Nenya, I got to teach Nola. From Kiki Nola, our golden voice, the baddest in South Africa. I got to take Takano. Now, let's play few. You attack IPO head of finance, Madam Nenya.
Kanu and Nnamdi, they are soliciting and going after those people that have been expelled. And then they will gather them and encourage them that, Nnamdi will talk to them. That they make direct message to them. They want to use that strategy to collect money from those people. These people are criminals. They are after money. That is desperation. So when we get rid of them, we expel them, nobody will listen to them again. The only person that will listen to them are those that are expelled like them. And then they will not matter to us anymore. We will be saved of every kind of headache. Okay? So I want to thank fellow Biafrans, and particularly Mazi Ikenga. I thank you for giving me the privilege to air my views and to explain away what is going on, and also add to what the current situation South Africa is facing. You know, you people are formidable. I know you can gather your people and surmount those goats. I heard that there are not many. From the things you said in one of your broadcasts, there are not many.
They are not even up to 50
people. Surround yourself with all these people and get rid of those bastards, and then we move on. You know, and I salute you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. And I also one day. I don't like the way you bring me out this afternoon.
All right.
Don't worry.
All right, Doc, thank you very much.
You're a good big brother.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Okay.
And Gazelle too. Ultraman, over to you.
Yeah, Ikenga. You know, I said after your program, I'm going to make a very short broadcast.
Okay.
But let me just say this. Let me just say this. It has been very long. You know, we've been shedding crocodile tears concerning Kanonta. I know why I said it's crocodile. I know why I said it's crocodile tears. Person like me personally, I'm above this. There is no way so I can be fighting somebody since last year up till now, and person is still in IPOB, and I keep on fighting. Hey, cannot God will punish you. I can't do that. Kiss me, won't be or you want to be. I don't even understand. I'm above that. I won't do that. There are people responsible for handling such cases. At least I could remember yesterday I made some posts. People were telling me allow the DOS to do their job. I don't need to talk about Kingsley Kanonta again. Allow the leadership do their job. I don't need to interfere. But let me make this thing clear. We in the social media are also part of the problem. Why I said this is that I have taken time to study the DOS concerning this issue of Kanonta and Madam Nnamdi, and I've come to understand that their hands are tied.
I disagree on that one.
I'm coming. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you. You see these people in DOS, let me tell you the truth. These people are too loyal to the core that any message that comes from Oyendu, that Oyendu says out loud, let me come out first. They will not do anything. Even if you like, urinate in their mouth. These people are too honest. They are too loyal. I have never seen loyal group of people that are piloting an organization like this current DOS. During time of Ushe Mefo and Onyo, by now, Kanonta would have been hitting. I'm telling the truth. Ushe Mefo will not have the record is rubbish. And let me tell you something. Do you know the reason why people like Mazi, George Yume, and so many of them, even Talmen and all this, do you know why they are actually supporting Nnamdi and Kanonta? Do you know why?
No.
I remember what Nnamdi told me in my comment section when I wrote a letter advising Kanu not to attack the leadership, to wait for you to come out. She told me that what you don't know is bigger than you. And what you don't know is bigger than you. I have tried to, define it in many ways. One of the things that I find out is that Kanu might actually be the deputy of this particular struggle. And the deputy is higher than the leadership. I know people might not understand me.
I do, as in secret deputy.
Yes. Now, how can you tell me? Okay, do you know? Let me just say this on air. People can go on and write whatever they want to write. I don't care. Do you know that in our legal team, hello? Don't you said what?
Do you care what people say? Make your
okay, thank you very much.
My brother.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. IPOB have been denying about having parallel government, which is true. And that was because of Simon Ekpa. But do you know that actually in our legal team we have parallel legal team?
Yes.
So then, do you believe that?
Yes.
Yes.
We do.
Very good. And you know that in not the leadership of the DOS, do you know we also have parallel in IPOB?
Yeah. Yes. I can believe that.
Yes, they stay, they continue staying of.
I said this thing before.
Yeah, IPOB of Nnamdi and Belima and Kanonta and Ndotuva and the man IPOB. So you're right. Go ahead.
Okay. Please, I want us to define what is parallel. When we say we have a parallel organization, I want us to define it. For example, during the Anambra State election, if you could remember, you will find out that
come out to talk it because they will not say it. I don't blame Methuselah Selina. Our leadership is over loyal, and it's true. Gwagodu no me so to kalele na ndeko na ha na emife Ipob jebe somewhere it hama ho kele so to kia okwa ka ndi ndoto dimonji amu today that the leadership of IPOB don't even know that Mazi Caroline potaje gwande mmadụ na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Syria he for people of Biafra, I'm back. Anachiyatagum or Imana. The challenges I face the too much. And we do it on our own. Or where anybody na a sponsor. Or where can anybody now see no why because when anybody can see look no na go say oh these people na na kanya sponsor go to her at least but nobody will do it all in a day nga pota nga fight gido and in a fight or I don't want to be emotional. But on our dear friends, I know Katagoda no go down a cheche. Take a look at these media warriors. Igejaka Golonwe laptop. Igejaka Golonwe phone. Igejaka Golonwe data. Yet, some people are now finance. Some people are now bankroll. We use our own platform that we paid for. Where you been abaliai? Like look, Kanu or like just dear friends. I don't on Afro Modria before. The media warriors. Igejaka Golonwe laptop. Igejaka Golonwe iPad. Igejaka Golonwe data. From how many years now? But look at people like Ikechukwu Onwora. They go down and they go her laptop. They wear anything. How they use into Ikechukwu no. Abra IPOB money. But he will still use it and come online. If a man have tomorrow, IPOB, a webpage, then Nyanya will map money and give them. But at times, Nekatanya are some of them and are them stupid or what? Because it's beginning to look like we are stupid. That is the fact. It's beginning to look na IPOB media warriors that we are stupid. If one is beginning to look like that. All these media warriors in Enanya, we are on our own. Egan online. Ibegana Bambo. Imecha house rent na echegi. Bills o maka na echegi. Nke wa igi na echegi. Nke mmadụ na echegi. Nke ụmụnne gị na echegi. But do you know na ndị ọbụzi na IPOB na-ewepụta ego kwụọrọ ha ụgwọ ihe niile? Yet the same people be online. For use IPOB platform. Where you na akpali onye bụ the head. Onye bụ the head. Biafrans, achọrọ m ịdị emotional because ịma na iwe wem o nwedịrị okwu bụ nkwuo o wekosi ada but unu n'anya unu ajụke na unu na ajụjụ say gịnị ọ amaghị eme ka ọ bụ nzuzu amaghị eme ka ọ bụ nzuzu nne nne ya anya anọkọtago m jụọ sị amụma hapụ nne nne ya anya ka ọ na-akpali Chike dozie m or style ka ọ bụ ka because I don't understand it. Hello, like amụma hapụ nne nne ya anya si okay ngwa na-akpali Chike dozie m. Remember Chike dozie m apụtabekwa one day both inside and on IPOB platform pụta na-ekwu maka nne nne anya. But the way nne anya si akpọ after Chike, we don't take order from Chike Doziem. It looks like Chike Doziem is just like, I don't understand it. Na IPOB platform with a guy kejiwe golo onye na-eme data, with a guy IPOB kejiwe golo onye na-eme laptop, with a guy IPOB keji agbala onye na-eme fuel. We have to come together as a media warrior. If only other media warriors will agree, we have to come together and decide our fate. Believe you me, we have to come together and both our online comment section, both our media warriors, we have to decide what we are going to do. Because enough is enough. Enough is enough. About time, we need to begin to put demand of what we want. Ikechukwu can't be allowed to be, to be insulting us because it's looking so confused. Because somebody has Keleka platform, who the hell is Nnamdi Anyabu? Oh, that's Nnamdi Anyabu DOS one. So, Nyanya Buru DOX. Then, because Nyanya Buru DOX, I happen to say, Obiana Apari, Mazi Chike Dezem. It will not happen again. And the media warriors, we have to put a demand. Ike Chukwuonora. I'm not commanding our leaders, but let today be the first and the last day Ike Chukwuonora will appear on our radio. What nonsense! What nonsense! Ojabi Ike Chukwuonora Bikon. Ike Chukwuonora that cannot pull up to 50,000 followers. Is it Ike Chukwuonora cannot make a video that will clock 50,000 or 100,000? What nonsense! It's all about how many people can you be able to convince? How many people? How many years on Radio Biafra? But how many people do listen to him? So what are we returning him for? Tell me what Ike Chukwu is contributing in IPOB. Ike Chukwuonora. Let's be honest. He's my friend. I don't hate him. I respect him as a senior. But what nonsense, what rubbish. Do you think because you are my friend, then if you are misbehaving, I will look the other way? No. I will treat you just like I treated of our international account that carried trillions of dollars. Close account simply because people like myself, we are demanding that may give us account. Okay, open what are you trying to cover up? It's a simple question. And every good Biafran, every person of goodwill need to ask Nyanya this question. Can you feel that cover? If you close account belong to the whole nation, the whole Biafra, without informing the head, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, the leader, the current leader, because Mazi Nnamdi can say, in my absence, the Mazi Chike doesn't take over, and they are the highest decision making in this family. People like me, but anajo buy if Ghana this account, ojemechi account. Go to me from Nyana cover. No buwe Nyana canon ojebo.
So, Biafrans, I will stop these videos here. But if all those things here, we just few ones can play, and when a lot of videos about this guy, you know, now. All those things, this guy, all those blackmail on innocent woman, when I'm named Nyanya, IPOB head of finance, all those blackmail on our golden voice, Ike Chukwuonora, and Kanu, and our other family, all those blackmail, everything, there's never ever end the tata, never end it.
So. Nyabo agwo pialhod tolum where uchenwebia where she can be to apologize. Amarom ki fukula bezo waborona.
No, all those lies, all those blackmail on Madam Nyanya, on Kanu, on Master Prophet and his wife, and other people. Never end the tata on a He's begging. He's begging. Then when this guy we are saying all those things, and I say, lie down, lie down, lie down. And they tweet far. And they tweet far. Only that far they tweet. Lie down. But today never end. Yeah, I raising at this apologies. It's non. Nobody will accept this apology. Not even more Mazi. First of all, you must call them on live video program. Call them. Try to get their numbers and call them live to start tendering an apology live. Can you now know your voice? This is your eye. So the Biafrans is very important call. I must speak it, So all those things, all those blackmail, propaganda, lies against innocent people never end today. If your forgiveness. And remember, this is not the first one. Oh, maybe the first one. Say no, you must call name of that now where alpha. And that's okay. Or about their name. You must call them on telephone. Let us listen. Okay? Now, therefore, let's listen to him. Yeah, no.
Because I don't trust him. I want to apologize to Kanu. Now, amarom ka ife okwuru abụ eziokwu ọ bụrụ na asị because I don't trust him. Ọ bụrụ na asị I want to apologize to Kanu. Amarom ka ife okwuru abụ eziokwu ọ bụrụ na asị because I don't trust him. Ọ bụrụ na asị I want to apologize to Kanu.
Now, let's bring that video about this morning on the Kumakia first. Let's bring the video. Okay, I will tell the video. Kunu ka voice ya start to go on ekwe. O go on ekwe kunu ka voice ya start to.
What is it called ụmụnne gị? Ndị a gị na ha na-achụ ofu anụ. Maka na ya o nwere ihe ha kwuru na-adịrọ gị mma. Ị na-akpọzi ha, ị na-adozi ya vam. Ikpe onye nke taa, ikwuo maka ya, ịkọọ ya. Ikpe onye nke echi, ikwuo maka ya, ịkọọ ya. Ikpe onye
No. Sorry, Biafrans, this is not the video. It's not the video. So, sorry, Biafrans, I must pick the call, okay? So, let's play Ogomel Onyen do late more than insult. Before I told the other one about 8.5 million naira.
I am paying my money and I'm going to meeting. That was what gave them the audacity to call me such card. And somebody will come and tell me, Master Prophet Ike. I said so. If they don't stop, is not Makanchi. What kind of rubbish is this? What kind of rubbish? Some idiots will come and tell you rubbish. You call me recharge card. Money, fact. Make it do the another day, weekend other people. Other people may not me. And I don't care. Kanu DOX no again. My game I can't anybody. Come the whole world. All because now because I'm working for free. Met on this thing. Then I will go to meeting, go to protest, pay my money. And one idiot will sit at home. Is that I'm saying recharge card? She make one nigga go there. I go to protest, pay my money. And one idiot will sit at home. Is that I'm saying recharge card? She make one nigga go there. I go to protest, pay my money. And one idiot will sit at home. Is that I'm saying recharge card? She make one nigga go there. Go to meeting, I go to protest, pay my money. And one idiot will sit at home. Is that I'm saying recharge card? She make one nigga go there. Go to meeting, I go to protest, pay my money. And one idiot will sit at home. Is that I'm saying recharge card? She make one nigga go there.
So, in our near this is when you insulted our leader's late mother. That is chat card. You know that Open account or the chat card. When you have the chat card or president today, no, that is chat card can someone can again on Radio Biafra. But you guys use all those things to attack this innocent man. And again, another one question I want to ask you, Chibuzde Egwuatu. How about the people you gave the information to TSS? How about the people that you have sent to the land of no return? How about the information you gave them about where ESN camp is? How about that? Okay, if not only you, all those the chat million ones, all of you guys. If you can't we say it that you are working with Nigeria government, you are working with the authority, that you call them and you give them information. Those people that they have sent to the land of no return, how about them? How will you bring them back? How will you bring them back? It's a very simple question. And with your own mouth, you say with your own mouth, you put your own. Two people but are going on your platform. They are no more. They are no more. If you put your own, how about that? How about that? And this thing will stand as a warning. This actually gonna go in. But if for this Achalugo, Biafra, you guys should mark it today. If for this in Tibus they go to put that I play his video that Achalugo will say it. And we will also demand as Achalugo his atrocities. Now let's play a few videos from Achalugo first. I want you guys to listen to Achalugo. This is just the latest one first. Latest one.
That na the struggle galonihu, that na the struggle move forward. The struggle is marching on. The gate of autopilot can never prevail. Na this our struggle. Mazi Edoziem wee chịkọta everybody. Wee kwechiri despite all the akọrọmọnụ. Ọ bụghị onye ọ ga-aba that's akpụ iyi today, tomorrow if you're on social media. I was insulted yesterday. Some group of people, anybody that will call me names again, immigration is going to deport that person. I was blackmailed yesterday. Ana akụ inyo na-emegharị mkpọtụ. Ọkwụ na afụ ya. Mazi Chike Edoziem na anyị aja alọ. He is a man. Now this kind of man na they like. Nweke na ade ekwu but olu ka gị ị na-ebe ka ewu. A na-anọle inside the local ekperima. Olu ka ekperima pụta na agba nika. Una ama ha that na samba na ekpa. Ihe fọrọ abịa ichiri ogodo na-ata n'ọnụ. Maka Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not even send him. Onye ndu anwado ha anwa say that na hit nka. I don't understand though. Nke bụ hit iju m n'ihu biko. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ji nkịtị wee gbachinyụọ ebe ọkwụ na afụ na network. Unu afụgo Facebook again apụtakwa na again pịa ọkwụ na afụ na ndị nzuzu anụ ọkwụ na afụ gị ọkwụ na ofu ihe anụ na-ekwu. I don't understand that. Mamu the problem of Makisuka bag kasino nsuka bread. If you get Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ji nkịtị wee gbachinyụọ Uche Okafor me for a whole deputy then I get them before not be property there. That's I know that I get them before I brought property. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the meaning of deputy. That's the deputy Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wee welu nkịtị wee gbachinyụọ nya anya o wee na-akwụghalị maghaligodo chogudo ka Mazi Nnamdi Kanu kwuo maka bido kpalịba Mazi Nnamdi Kanu kpọba Mazi Nnamdi Kanu iyi onweghị ụdị ihe na ome kpọgide Mazi Nnamdi Kanu iyi Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gbachie nkịtị. Today Uche Okafor mefọ ọ dazi 10 kobo na social media now. Onya bụ ihe ji ama nwoke. Our leader is formidable. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu do formidable. The same thing goes to Mazi Chike Edoziem. Mazi Chike Edoziem is a man. Since ejibido this struggle, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu anọ around now. Mazi Chike Edoziem onwebeghị ụbọchị akụwala asịrị kpọọ ya n'ime. Onwebeghị ụbọchị asị that na o jikwa eli ego maọbụ na o merụ nke a. Ọ mgbe akwụna ike akwụna arakwukwu nwaanyị nne nwaanyị na-eyi legis. Nwada Achalugo ye legis, madam anya ye legis. Otu anọ kịta anụnwa Nwada Achalugo ye vika short. Madam nne nna ya anya ye vika short. No be juju be that. Nne nwaanyị ifela ademe. Ka Mazi ka Innocent Mazi Chike Edoziem formidable leader. Formidable second in command wee pụta mepe ọnụ jeli ede wee sịa Madam anya come and do account for us. Come and as in ego na-edo n'akpa ndị IPOB. Kedu ego dị gị n'aka? How much are you holding? Kedu nke ọzọ? Akwụna ike maka na ọbara akwụna dị ya n'ahụ. Nwaanyị ọbụla ịfụrụ na-asọ nwụrọ nsọ dị ma adat na akwụna dey eye. Akwụna nọ ha n'anya. O wee bido gbawa ịkparata ọnụ. And that she can never do account for him. That na abụghị that na Mazi Edoziem abụ leader ya. That na agaghị eme. That useless woman so wee contribute n'ihe na-play today. That vagabond of a woman so n'ihe that's contribute ihe mere ekperima na Nelly akwụna ofu egbu. All these akwụna women I don't understand. Ndị a chụsịrị na di ama m ihe bụ nsogbu ha. That anụ mpama a na-akpọ madam anya also n'ihe contribute to that na ekperima and the Nelly akwụna.
So dear fans, I hope you guys listen to her how she was addressing IPOB head of finance. Tomorrow, this girl, I will call this a girl. This girl will come and tell you that she was doing all this because he wanted to protect IPOB. Did you see how she was insulting IPOB head of finance? Do you see how she was bullying IPOB head of finance? Now, where is Isaiah Yoba? Isaiah Yoba will do a program for you separately, okay? Isaiah Yoba is lamenting that they call him Kaba. Isaiah Yoba is lamenting that the Chakal media worms, Paul Achebe, Methuselah, 1,000 teeth, and as the light TV, they insulted Chika Paul Edozemu, national coordinator, called KK. They insulted KK. That what he is a national coordinator of Chika Paul Edozemu, not recognized by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But look at this lady insulting IPOB head of finance worldwide, and Isaiah Yoba is smooth. Isaiah Yoba Chineke ya kpọrọ ọkụ. Chukwu okike abịa ma ya, in fact, ndị bụ ndị egede ya kpọrọ ọkụ na that island nọ. Now, Isaiah Yoba nwere God bịa wound that na Paul Achebe, Methuselah 1,000 teeth. As the light TV, they insulted Chika Paul, the national coordinator in Italy. But here is this lady. Now, this video was yesterday. Oh my God, today. I have it. I will not play that one because I want time for all those things, those nonsense. Insulting IPB head of finance. Calling her prostitute. Now, Kayamazonia was a prostitute now. I want you guys to listen now. Get on to. Ka anyị mazụ onye na-agbaza akwụna kịta.
Fuck you and fuck that over your dead body. I will not even apologize again. Listen, Iman, most of them, when you see them coming online to talk rubbish, now somebody they make hookup. Don't think I'm saying it just because I want to insult the person. Let me tell you people what happened. An IPOB member travel now by well Lodjana Hotel. Where Onum Bambi hookup. Omaro no nyanabia. I connect yale nwa hookup. Nwa hookup to oburu media warrior. Alabi ala child, nye go hook up. Odinko gonyo kulia you got. Amanko gonyo kulia Jason pant. Who knows? The person or because if your time was the hook up, I'm on IPOP. Na Lagos. Onya webo was on up this girl name media warrior. Name IPOB this thing. Obruno nyama. Okay, if Tapariam Putasia poor female, a baptasini may go wedding. Okay, you expected if you come open, then a fella mebem a metrimony. You never know me, Anma in Ketala on Nabon. A people Ketala on Nabon, complete in Ketala. Onya no one jello who cop what they call 15,000 capolia called what they call because of overnight. Omaro no nye biali abonye IPOB CAC nata. O osenase osenase. Imana mbemputalia the only thing the message bone ebosia mbia for hook up na egwu anate because Omaro kondi kenga send. Konde Omaro or now is a question if on just old customers. Even among the old customers on to probe. But if I bondiga put online and a kuku na neti wada why genuano why idiot why monkey. Listen, let me tell you people something. Me, I don't give a fuck. Oh, some people, I said, I left this platform long time ago. Who cares? If you think into anona you got thunder bugu ibiana enenem self ni kucha ibiana enenem thunder ball yegante. I don't care. I don't give a F if you left or you are not. Because if you go no boy to us.
So now Biafrans. Oya wusa akuna. Ema na ase na onwe inu ndị Igbo tu okwala no. Afia na-azụ afia onye na-azụ ma mgbe o ji aga afia onye na-azụ ọ ma mgbe o ji aga. When Chibuze got to say it, a lot of people come against it, including me. I said, why must you call our women hook up? Including me. But look at, you were this lady in Agba, Ipob head of finance, Madam Nenianya, a woman told them we came to talk herself. And this annual fair, Achaluga annual fair, always on media begging recharge card. And it was the same lady that present car, one Jeep, no way Jeep. Somebody with Jeep cannot even afford card data to make a broadcast. He was begging. Go to his profile, you see where he's begging. A lot of posts on media on the beg. Okay, let's read about 3 posts from his profile about the beg the chat card. Let's read about 3 posts. Okay, this one not made this one 6 days ago. Go to his fearless Achalugo. Who made this one 6 days ago? Us I think I am stronger and good now. Someone should please supply me with more data. Let's continue again. How was somebody with Jeep? Also, Jeep or whatever. Not only a big on the chat card, and they call it the chat card. People think that we don't know what we are doing or what we are saying, or we are insulting them. Okay, now let's go to this one again. This one, not Menkana, 5 days ago. Go to Achalugo, fearless Achalugo. Go there. Awesome. Only one person sent me data this morning. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Only one person sent me data this morning. Where do we go from here? Now, party Jeep, school Jeep, yeah. Okay. Now, 2 days ago, 2 days ago, I still need more data. I want Ezibu Muchineke to send me data. The auto zombies, stay away from this post. Now tell me, if we call them the chat card media worms, why do you say we're insulting them? Why do you say we're insulting them? He's busy every time begging the chat card. And remember, that was the chat card he begged that connects him with Donald Azubike. That connected him with Donald Azubike, that made his passport to be online today. He want to travel to America. The videos, everything, we guys saw the video. And this person with the mind to insult Ipob head of finance worldwide, Madam Nenianya. And he's in a Chineke. I'm about this lady Oko. He's in a Chineke. I'm at this lady awful. You see, no that time, sure that no more engagement link. Well, we pray for it, you know. But that's your husband. I'm so ashamed of that man. I'm so ashamed of that man. That man, yeah, no. You can kiss me upon a cook in a bone when he began. And upon no okay in a balcony. A woman talk of Mawuki Mutobogo. The hand was not struggle. A woman yazogo, zogo, zlindegu, zogo, you told me everything, you know. You know, I'm not insulting our women. I'm but me pony goes a woman you. I'm controlling myself. Let's continue listening to her.
From one to her way, as in her way, man, anybody, when with the idea of if you go to some of our commanders, because so Madam Anya to Lego the IPOB sees it, or onye ọbụla na-ebegharịa na-achọ ego ihe a ga-eji ego wee mekarịa akwụ n'ike wee na ukwu Kanu nta ya na Kanu nta wee tụtụrụ ego ndị IPOB wee risa ịma eletafia ama ihe Kanu nta Kanu ji agba daz ji agba isi akwara ka chukwu eji ọfọ ka akpọgbute alo eji maka eletafia ama ha you don't know the reason why Kanu nta ji wee na-amịgharị ihe iflo na amịgharị Kanu nta emego a lot of alụ ego ndị IPOB agwụgo n'aka Kanu nta so Kanu nta is now looking for soft landing ihe ọ ga-agada aka ọ ga-abụ onye ndupụta tomorrow ka ọ si ya n'ihe a ka eji ego dị n'aka nne nna ya anya wee mee wele na-asị ifunu ya Kanu nta erigudogo ego dị n'aka nne nna ya anya rigudo ericha ya wee na-aghazi aka otu ọ ga-esi wee cover up otu because ego ahụ bụ plan ya that money bụ his plan ejijide Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na Kenya Kanu nta agwaghị anybody ajụọ Kanu nta si na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na mountain na-ekpe ekpere ka o wee nwee ike rie that money n'aka nne nna because ọ mụ ihe ọ ga-agwa agadi nwaanyị isi ebu agadi nwaanyị achịrị ego ndị IPOB nye ifunu ya na o wee ọtụtụrụ Madam Anya wee saa ya brain sacha ya isi rie ego niile ahụ after ka o richaru the whole money kita na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ekwu okwu that na ọ ga-apụta Kanu nta Kanu iwe webie Kanu nta do angry that na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to come out and that na ọ bụrụ na ọ pụta na ọ ga-disgrace na social media for that reason obidozie lụba with alo ejimako ka ejeluo Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ọ bụrụ na ejeluo ya in the next 10 years ma 15 years ọ bụrụ na ọ succeed zie pụta by that time o chefuo ego Madam Anya ji chefuo as in that na onye ndu ga-echefu a lot of things na IPOB so ka ha rụọ ya like that you know some of you amaghị the reason why alo ejimako ji wee na-eme ihe Flo na-eme today you don't know alo ejimako is working for Kanu nta Kanu so that ka abịa jelu onye ndu ka onye ndu wee chefusia a lot of things imego nne na IPOB ma ego Madam Anya ji ma ọsịa ma ọsịrị ka echefu ihe niile a because ịma na mmadụ nọte aka na nga ọ pụtakwazi obidokwazie afresh ọ ihe ịfụrụ Kanu nta Kanu na alọ ihu ekpo na Madam Anya na work kita because Madam Anya na is now disorganized ọ na-atọ onwe ya ụta because number 1 onweghị mgbe onye ndu ji wee si ya Madam Anya give Kanu nta Kanu money ọ bụrụ na achọ mecha guys ọ bụrụ na zoo government succeed ejide m go na Kanu nta risa ego ndị IPOB onwe mgbe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ji wee gweye so kita nụ ọ na-eblame onwe ihe mere o ji wee mekata wee danye n'aka Kanu nta ọkụ na-agba ọzara ọkụ na-agba ego ewee rie ego ndị IPOB so ma assistance na Madam Anya amaghị the excuse ọ ga-enye Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ma ọ bụrụ na ọ pụta that is why they are working so hard ka onye ndu baa na nga ọ bụrụ na atụ onye ndu nga mkpụrụ ọka ọ bụrụ na atụọ ya nga ọ pụtazighị n'oge ka ego niile ahụ ka ọ ghọọ old story because a lot of you amaghị ego a na-ekwu ihe a ego a na-ekwu ihe a karịrị akarị ego dị involved do excess kenu ka m fichanata m ihu na hit nke mba ifune ego a na-ekwu ihe a dị excess the money a na-ekwu okwu ya karịrị akarị ego abụghị obere ego a na-ekwu okwu ya bụkwa ego ụmụazị so Kanu nta nne nna ya Anya with onyekwa alo ejimako these three agent provocateurs they are the people working so hard ka ejelu onye ndu but Mazi Chike Doziem outsmarted all of them ha plan ka join gudo DOS but Mazi Edoziem kwechiri unu chetelu mgbe ahụ eji onye ndu ọfọ ha wee na-adọgharị Mazi Edoziem ụmụ apụna nke adọje side ụmụ apụna nke adọje side a ka ka o mechala ihe niile a niile ihe ịgbakwa tata ihe ọ gwara taa ka ọ ga-agwa gị echi otu o si wee dị smart. This young man a na-akpọ Mazi Chike Doziem ihe ọ gwara tata tomorrow he will still say the same thing. He doesn't mix words. Ama m ebe onye ndu si wee nweta ya. Ama m ebe Mazi Chike ama m ebe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu si wee nweta somebody like Mazi Chike Doziem. In fact, all of them in DOS joined together. These people, their A na abụ their A, their B na abụ their B. Ha anaghị akọkata n'elu kọba n'ala.
So I just allow it to play, you know. To play Kunu we again to where you want to go. Yeah, with the same time, the same thing. Chibuzie go to then when he was yabbing. The same way you can see this video. He made this video yesterday. He did this video yesterday, and no one comment that. I don't want to play that one again. We have it. So a day will come. This lady, I will call her a lady. This lady will come out and tender apology. See that please forgive me. Not the mail to protect the IPOB. The same way people say Guato is begging today. He's asking people to forgive him. Now, can this lady white mouth go far than Chibuzie Guato that is asking for forgiveness today? That all the things he said is lie. I don't know Achalugo or Arakonu Chibuzie Guato. But today Chibuzie Guato is begging. They did the same Achalugo. A day will come. We also remind her all those is evil, is blackmail on innocent people. So let me ask those of you that are sending her money, data. So this what is using your data to do? Because all go data. One way time you make it put an nonsense. Now blackmail innocent people. It's just because of you guys. Maybe the same people that target who up here. Nigeria because anyone that want to give her the data, if we told that person to impose him, so from there he will start communicating with you. Yes, how it will look like. So for those of you, I hope you enjoy her, the way she's blackmailing innocent people, the way she's blackmailing an innocent woman. And listen, now somebody the old, as a matter of fact, or that oldness na so may use remain young. Like I don't hide. 50 years, not easy. 50 years can they? Not easy. Go one that's not able one baby. No one baby able 15, 16. May you remain in that 15, 16 of your age. Never get old. Ashelugo, never you get old. Remain in 15, 16. Don't get old. Now you talk about Ajokan Takano. He said he was on Monty playing lie upon lie, black man. Now let's listen to another one. Efe. This one is his previous video. The question she asked. We are coming back to Chibuzie Guato, but I'm trying to tell these people that look at what one of them, their king, because he was their king then. He was their king. He called himself a special one. He was their king. Heavyweight. Today, that heavyweight is tendering an apology. We are coming to him, but let's go here.
and all those people that are in IPOB leadership, if they want peace to reign, let them bring the video where our leader is speaking, or make them give our leader opportunity to come and speak to us. We want to hear from me by himself, because all those ones that they dish out, me not believe all those things. So, because the thing, what is going on now, there is something beyond all those things what they hear for social media. There is a lot of things that is going on, which we will get to those areas, and I'm going to be calling names of people this very afternoon to draw their attention. Make them get prepared that they have explanation to give to Biafra, because ever since our supreme leader traveled to America and come back, now we don't face all this katakata. So before our leader will travel, IPOB leadership must be aware of it. And some people in DO
Mazi Dakus, I am sending the link now. I send the link now. You know, I got a link now. The link is there, and if you go to Mazi Zumezumwe, the link is there. You know. Now, okay, let's continue.
Some people in DOS, they have explanation to give to us. You cannot just come outside and just stop whatever you like and just go back to your house and sit comfortably while we have not heard from our leader. We don't know. Let me tell you, Biafrans, any platform where you go, when they try to talk peaceful, or when they try to let you know, say, whatever that they are dishing out from all these people, whether not DOS, whether not Barrister Ijob, for all those people, any place you go that you are seeing they are dishing out all those things to make your mind calm down. They suspect those kind of people. I'm telling you. I've told you time without number. I say I will never ever lie to you nor deceive you. I took as in my heart today clean to come outside to come and deceive Biafran. I go always tell you now how the matter be. 100% the fat and oil of the matter. And now some of them I don't know, say, me not the fear, if I want to talk to person, I want to call person, I call the Bema, they call and make the person not copy, say, if they attack me or make a call, none of them get any favor what they won't give me. Even if they get any favor what they won't give me, in favor of Biafra, then they won't, now they get to give to any each other. It as far say this Biafra struggle is concerned. These are the questions when we go to ask Barrister Ijob for. These are the questions when we go to ask DOS. These are the questions when we go to ask IPOB leadership. We can't keep quiet. We can't keep quiet. Everybody not go feel just keep quiet at the same time. There must be a person, there must be people who are going to drag these people for leg. There is something going on. Who bought the ticket when our supreme leader travel with? IPOB leadership not there aware. The closest person or the next person to our supreme leader is Mazi Edoziemu, head of directorates. Are you going to tell me that Mazi Edoziemu not call our leader for good 8 days? 8 days? Is he going to tell us that in head of directorates? Are you going to tell me that Mazi Edoziemu not call our leader for good 8 days? Are you going to tell me that Mazi Edoziemu not call our leader for good 8 days? Mazi Edoziemu, head of directorates. Are you going to tell me that Mazi Edoziemu not call our leader for good 8 days?
So, Biafrans, the reason why I repeat here, you know, because these lies. You see this lady, after when he made this broadcast some years back, and this question was a valid question, very important question she asked here. But she also turned around, started calling Kanu name, blackmailing Kanu, blackmailing other people. Now, the same Chinasa Nwodu told Biafran that he was on communication with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Till that on 19 only knew have problem. So that is why the question she asked was valid. So for that 8 days, Chinasa Nwodu told us, even before that 8 days, you know, because Chinasa Nwodu told us he was in communication with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on daily basis. Till only knew have problem. Now on 19, Chika Paul is supposed to have meeting with our leader, and Onyenu did not appear on that meeting for that 8 days. So the Chika Paul didn't talk to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Did they not communicate? Why turning around to blackmail innocent man? Achalugo, I hope you are listening. Now let's go back to Chibuze Egwatu. Mazidakus, if you want to come in now because I'm winding down. Let's go back to Chibuzekwu's.
Ihe ndị ọzọ dị iche iche nkwugasị n'ọnụ m. But ife m ji wee bịa ime your this apology abụrụ because I'm kind of afraid of anybody. More because some people nabata m. I don't care. I don't want anybody. I'm not planning to join anybody. And I now want to make the apology for anyone to like me, even but for my own good. Because now
Maz, if you don't see it, go to YouTube. You will see it in YouTube. Go to YouTube. It was on Mazi's Mezumwe. So if you go on that page, you will see it. But if you don't see it, go to YouTube. Because then
I don't care. I don't want anybody. I'm not planning to join anybody. And I now want to make the apology for anyone to like me, even but for my own good. Because na mmadụ ikwu ife abụrụ eziokwu body mmadụ ibe ya abụrụ ezigbo ife. Ọ bụrụ sọsọ Kanu ntị, enwekwa a whole lot of people ngwagasịrị okwu dị aṅaa mkpọwụ na afa today amara m mgbe mma gbacha because a whole lot of things happened. Mana mma nwa iyo ndị mụ na ha kọrọ ọnụ mgbaala because ọnụ adara ejebe ọnụ gbara aka ọ ifefanye m ka m wechighara ka mụ nwa kọgbuziri ha ka ha nwa kọgburu m ife ọ bụba ịkọ ọnụ because n'ebe a na-akọ ọnụ anarachi ya mma. And apology na-emekwa anara m eme apology n'ebe ife dịka Simon Ekpano. Ife ma eji wee apologize to that boy but because na ife niile m kwuru about him bụ based on ife nyanwa post. Ọ bụrụ na o post na ọ na-egbu ndị amị ma pụtakwube na ọ na-egbu ndị amị. Ọ bụrụ na o post moto ndị amị ha gbara ọkụ ma pụtakwuo na ọ gbara moto ndị amị ọkụ. Ọ bụrụ na o post ndị polisi agbagbu ma pụtakwube na ọ nyanwa post. So my exposition is based on ife nyanwa post on social media and some of extracting water from conversation between him and some of Ndoshi Nobai. So I will not apologize to him. And I will not apologize to anybody saying no autopilot member. In fact, but as of Ndomweri Fafamem, somebody like his boy Mbo Ikejuku Onwara. I want to apologize. And ndị dị iche iche ụfọdụ ndị bụ nne nwanyị n'ime ha ngwara okwu ntụm ekwesịghị ịgwa because normally o nwere ifefa mere not based on information ma mara dụka ha nchadị na abụcha.
Ndị bụ nne nwanyị n'ime ha o nwere ife o merụ ịchọrọ ịyọ. Why can't you mention the name? Because you know, if you mention Madam Nenya's name, that means all those lies from Chika Paul Edoziem and Chinasa Wankita and this Church media worms against Madam Nenya, Biafrans will say, or Konode. That is why it's used on Newanya. You don't want to mention Madam Nenya's name. But nobody accept this apology. You know that if you mention Madam Nenya's name, that all those black men from Radio Biafra to the Chakad Media worms, that Biafra will say, so you guys are blackmailing this innocent woman for nothing. That is why I don't want to mention his name, but you mention Kanutakan's name. One name. Or come now, now, you're now. Maybe before it gets too late. You need to go for your own good. Biafrans, underline that word for his own good. That's why he came out to beg. Can you one half? Now, let's continue.
Ana m asị ndon, ana m agwọ ndara m deeply. I'm deeply sorry. Eziokwu na ịpụtasị you are sorry na bai. Some people are not after as weakness. Some people are not after as if you are defeated. Some people are not after as if no. If I'm for my own good. Because I'm a Christian. And akwụkwọ nsọ kwuru na imejọ mmadụ ka yọọ ya mgbaghara. So, ọ dịrị nwoke mma dịrị nwaanyị mma. Ife anụnwa bụ ife nsita ngwọ ndị won.
So, Biafrans, I want to look here. But I say no. Nobody accept this. And also, Niwo Jemina for his own good. Underline it for his own good. Gini na-emesi today. Gini ka ọ na-afụ ọ chọrọ igwu unu. Gini na-eme ya na ndụ ya ọ chọrọ igwu unu. The same thing we go to Acherugo na-agba ọnụ ka nkịta. The same thing we go to Methuselah 1000 Teeth. I will not play his video today because no, it's almost going to 4 hours. And those that are watching me, man, it's not easy. Because it's not easy to watch someone almost 4 hours. Not easy. No. So, first of all, you must make this video again, come on air, call them on telephone, and start. We have our, come late here, regional coordinator from Scotland, Mazi Dakus, the hardcore. We have him. No? Mazi.
Good evening.
Mazi, you are welcome, sir. You know?
Good evening.
Yeah, agree with Mazi. Please, Mazi, introduce yourself and take the microphone. No?
Fellow IPOB, lovers of freedom, people of goodwill and conscience, Biafran at large, worldwide, both home and abroad. They won't know. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good night. It depends the country you are residing. My name is Jocelyn Akujo Bindolo, 1BC, Regional Coordinator, Scotland. It's my pleasure being to Mazi Ezumezu because I will bears of the same feather. I will the code of conduct because we are the code of conduct, and I'm proud to say I am a code of conduct. You can call me a code of conduct. I will answer. I will not no harm. A code of conduct. I will answer. So Biafran, you've heard all Mazi Ezumezu have been saying concerning the gang up. It's just like what Chiledu Jonathan, one demon, is talking tonight. I tried to stop him and change that nonsense he's trying to portray because that guy is enemy. When he is saying anything, when he is broadcasting in a platform Mazi Nnamdi built, and he will be putting Chikedoziem. I don't know if Chikedoziem is the person in DSS or Mazi Nnamdi. I don't know these so-called Biafrans, what their stupidity and madness. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the person. This struggle has lingered up to now. Is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu give up, look, they will hunt each and every one of them. They will hunt them and pick them anyhow. It's just because of his Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I don't know why, every time they will come on social media, they will be talking. But they are the one ganging up. They are the enemy at the gate. We can't have two masters in the same captain, two captains in the same boat. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of IPOB. There is no way you can change him and try to, what are you, I don't know. All of them, which country will listen to you if not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on this struggle? We listen to you, or this yardstick. Oh, contribute to ESM, contribute to ESM. These are gold diggers, criminals. Just like what Paul Achebe and this Eflefu called Abrahanze. These guys are useless. Abrahanze is still Abrahanze, who was on social media at I attack Abrahanze, saying, "Oh, Kanu Takalu, Madam Nianya." If let them tell us where and bring us the certificate, the receipt, and where Kanu Takalu, any money of IPOB Kanu Takalu confiscated. And we want to see that's nonsense. It can't be blackmailing nonsense. Yes, I say he did well at least, but he didn't get it done. But at least he tried. He said it was misinformation, which I know that is true because I called him to when these things is happening. Somebody cannot be giving you wrong narrative or false information, and you capitalize on that false information, blackmailing somebody whom you know nothing. Oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I keep on telling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the Kanu Takalu sleep in the same bed, take the same shower. Bana mpuke na mpuke just Kanu Takalu knows, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knows Utu Kanu Takalu. Kanu Takalu knows Utu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because I akuruto ele alabo uruzie because omrana sutu mutu ke mutu kamrana. Oh, none of us can tell, but Kanu Takalu can say it because other than one name cannot run money alabo almost age limit. I am run up I am run on why I am run size on why. These are the things. When somebody come all of a sudden begin to tell lies, you ask that person question, which I'm doing question during that time. Don't you know that Kanu Takalu and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Pakronko Kukomiri here no to Bailey Sakwa Hubo or Sao? All of a sudden, because of the struggle, you want to change the narrative to suit yourself, to suit those agents. When we say they are agents of APC, somebody will say, oh, why are we talking like that? If not, why must you bring falsehood in the struggle? Every day, Kanu Takalu, Madam Nnenya, is Chike Doziem IPOB leader? The answer is no. Chike Doziem, can he approve anything in IPOB? The answer is no. Why are you presenting him? You know they don't have that capability. You have tried this for over 3 years and it is not working. Why are you still insist in pushing this your evil agenda? Why? Then, like Paul Achebe said, nobody, Tilimbu should not release Mazi Nnamdi. These are their gang up. All of them, they are in one agenda, one bottle, because there is no way you can put new wine in a fresh wine in an old bottle. It can't work. That is what they are doing. And they all know that these things they are doing, that it cannot change Mazi Nnamdi Kanu agenda and view. views Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and theirs are quite different. They are very, sentimental in this struggle. And that is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu abandoned them. He's not speaking to them. He's not giving them any maybe information or message any longer. And that should give them concern. Paul Achebe, Iken Guruagu is the brain behind all this nonsense that is going on in IPOB. Iken Guruagu was the person who carried out this falsehood, who spread it everywhere in the world. It is Iken Guruagu who did it. Tell me why Iken Guruagu will at now, since maybe he has sense danger. He's trying to, because Iken Guruagu normally come out and say, he is coming out now. But others will die in wallowing. Kalun Takalu, every day, Kalun Takalu. What is Kalun Takalu their problem? These guys are not telling us what is their problem. And why do you want to dethrone Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in, do you know what they are doing? Because that evil agenda or say one bottle and that criminal in Italy called Patrick Ike. That's the narrative they want to push. Biafra, we can't fold our hands, do nothing. Do what? What are you going to do? That you are in the DSS. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in DSS, and you are trying to push the narrative of, oh, Chike Doziem is Jonathan. Maybe tomorrow, it's impossible tomorrow. Maybe I may will a home million or me wine neja or go now 4 corner of the road. Who are you, Jonathan? I'm being honest. So Agama Oria me one. Of course, you won't know menal. Agama Oria me. Agama Jonathan and me. Because ya you Agama Jepe, but Agama got Ora Jonathan will so me. Now 4 corner of the road. Remember, no, I will do it. No, I will do it. I will. Because
Mazi Cherry, Jonathan Ablon will Quincy Biko. Boy, on my job more.
I'm so apology. I'll say my sincere apology. I apology. I render my apology. I render my apology. Please forgive me. For always slip of tongue. Always slip of tongue. Apology. No, I just sorry. Oh, I got him against. My weekend because from the sincere, from the bottom of my heart. Forgive me. So Jonathan, what demon? What jomo? For there will Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na-agba Chiban Zama. Agama Oria me ndị iche nna ya ga-egbu o ga-egbu because no ndị iche nna ya ga-egbu because when I'm a Christian but Agama Jimmy because all go believe because were ke Susan Susan Agama were ke ho kwere na ya were ihe gawe ya si ya ndị ho kpọ ya ma ho niile ashia na mpụ niile ome o wete na IPOB ya wuru ma ọwụ ejireji ya ala nni ya chekwa ala ebe ala Cambodia nwa ala Asia nwa ahụ ọ nọ chekwa ya ma ọ nwekwana ya ala Asia yi ọnụ swallow. Yeah, I will do it because if we must be taking some step because I will do it to Jonathan. All this nonsense, this is wickedness. Why you want to agenda who Onyema Chike Doziem is a criminal, a thief. He can't be pushing evil. Any of them, all of them, and they can on a Biafra land, and they can on a Libo. All of them tire ganga up on this wickedness. Aga heshina les remedy. Aga heshina la ngromeri. I will do it. I will personal Okwambon or data. I will personal do it. What fear behind the guy therefore water here. See Shinala, because they are evil. As in Nandekano, they want to push their agenda of Chike is we only have one leader in IPOB. Any of them and all this their criminal media one thief. Everyone got you can't say nobody is giving them car, nobody is buying them laptop, nobody is doing this. They buy all these things and equip them all. They equip all this microphone and all this, they equip them, use IPO, sharing money like as if they are useless. And that is the purpose they are fighting, Madam Nnamdi fight. Are they now? They want to tell you, oh, they are the government. Okay, what are they, criticizing the guy in Finland? Because the character of that guy and them are equal. They are doing the same thing. They are doing the same, similar thing. So tell me, why must we fold our hands and watch these criminals, these bandits, and be talking nonsense? No, if they don't retrieve their step, because they know nothing, they are good diggers. We only have one leader, and that leader is Mazi Nnamdi. All of them asylum seeker criminals in there. You give me anyhow, you get with me anyhow, because we are not going to fold our hands and watch this thief lying. So because of all these things we are seeing on social media now, why should we watch these guys? Because this is a strategy. Tony one bottle. Actually push agenda. But Oga work on it now. We on social media will bring them down by all means. Because we are not seeing the picture of Jonathan. Jonathan. Always an picture. Era Chinasa, Woru, but I like him the Chinasa Woru Dikaij. But this guy, this faceless Jonathan, that guy need to be addressed properly, because this guy tried to, but unfortunately, where is all his men? Where is Methuselah? Where all of them now? Methuselah is speaking another language. Ghana form group here now. Oga was money. Oga, if for you to know that all of them are all after money. What was ego? He's contributing money. Oja fund, because everybody have seen IPOB as but only me. Only we go IPOB eat. Don't let me know. I'm not asking anybody any money. Go IPOB, eat it. Don't let me know. So, for the fact is that these guys are mean and determined, but I will tell them that okay, okay, I will tell them. Unfortunately,
this program, what program to say like I'm on.
He's looking for network. Network is our network.
You know, this program.
I'm going to destroy on that side. Don't you see no? Okay, the thing I caught her. Oh, but no man know here. I want to have beat the nonsense, idiot, idiotic people, people that don't have brain of their own, foolish people. Yeah, they can see the of the poor people. So as I did, I cannot bring somebody to help the person. So anything maybe I keep them before my mother. Idiot.
He is using IPOB to help people now.
Yeah, so this program all about Methuselah, all you able tomorrow with Mazi Isaac Yoruba, or for them, it's not tonight, you know. So
All right. What is that?
uh,
What did Isaiah Yoruba do?
yeah, oh, even tomorrow we may play the video, you know. Tomorrow I need to play the video. So Biafrans, Mazi, when you was in Wigwa, well, we're about to wind down now.
No,
It's
don't
almost
worry, that Biafrans
no?
should be very, very careful because of these men are evil. These guys are very evil.
I'm sorry, Mazi. Before we go, we saw a breaking news. I've seen it. By tomorrow, I will see it also. We saw a breaking news. These 5 state governors, eastern governors, they have
Yeah,
come together.
I have the
Uh-huh.
videos. I have the videos.
Uh-huh. So, what do you have to say about that? Please say something about that. Then we'll have to wind down.
Anyway, yeah, I don't know if election Anambra State is coming close, right? If what they said, if they are determined to do it, well, it is their responsibility to do it if they have Ndibo and they know that what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is saying is truth. Because most of them that is now, we are not their person. The people who proscribe IPOB, it was regime after them. It was Okorocha, Willie Obiano, Dave Umai, Ugwai, and Wike and their coup. Their regime is over. So this regime now has to reverse what they know nothing about. If they want to inherit it, so it be. We're not going to relent, neither do we bow down. Buhari and his 8 years is over. So we are still here. And secondly, that is a good, they say they are talking about the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on that video. And then secondly, they want the peace and the harmony of Alibo and the economy of Alibo, which is if truly they will implement it. That is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is talking about, and that is what we stand for. If release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, allow him and give him security, he will appear to the court, give a boy. That's so it be. Then you give him what he's asking for, and which they know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will defeat them. It's like this court. I don't know. This court, was it the one Ejiofor and Michael Zokomo started the case? This case, was it yesterday or day before?
No, this was the appeal court. No, it's not appeal court because Aloy Ejimako, you know, took the Attorney General and the other one for information of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu human rights, you know, to another federal high court in Abuja, headed by Justice James something, you know. So it was when the deformation of character, human rights, abuse of human rights on our leader. So it's another new case, you know. So it was they sued federal government 1 billion suit on it. So they went to the first court in a federal high court Abuja. So the judge said that he did not see
it didn't hold any merit,
any evidence, you know. And I asked the judge, where were you? Are you not in Nigeria? When the lawyer presents to you that the whole document they are taking to their client, client, that DSS photocopy it. At some point, they will not even give it to Mazi and Kanu, or they will not even give it to them. That even some of the lawyers, they are taking their pictures. Where we are the judge when Bintayako order that Mazi and Kanu cruise should be changed. What happened? Where we are the judge James, where even the eyeglass of Mazi and Kanu, even what he used to play for his Jewish attire was not given to him. All this is from under human rights. Where we are the judge when Bintayako even suggests that okay, Mazi and Kanu should be starting talking with his lawyers outside in the garden. Can you imagine that? So, Mazi, I think I have to wind down because I want to go okay now. Almost 4 hours.
So what we are saying is that we've had that. I think I hope they will revisit that case, preparing, getting every.
They have went to appeal court. I let Maka have went to appeal court on it.
So what we are saying is that the point is that Nigeria has no constitution and they have no rule of law and they don't obey their law. And that is why all this thing that is happening and is going on. So what we are saying is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still resolute and is still stands strong on this struggle. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the person who is pushing this struggle. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu surrendered there, all of us that is coming on social media, I got to talk, unless somebody like me. Most people cannot have mouth to talk. Yes, I'm being honest to you. So, but what I'm saying is that Mazi Nnamdi, as long as he is resolute, all of us should stand shoulder to shoulder with him without relenting. All this blackmailing, Kalonta Kalo, or Madam Nnennianya, all are cloud chasers because they don't have anything to offer. And they are not part of this struggle. If anybody who is attacking Kalonta Kalo and Madam Nnennianya and any other IPOB, that person is a cloud chaser. He is not an IPOB member. He is an agent to this struggle. So Biafra, I want to thank you all for watching. I want to thank Mazi Ezumez for having me on his platform. Thank you. Jisike. Adalam.
Mazi, thank you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mazi. So, Biafrans, here we will draw the curtain and we say, Mechukwu Okike Abịama, ndị bụ ndị egede, gọziwe ma nwoke ma nwaanyị. Gọziwe IPOB, ndị ji obi ba, ndị ji obi ọcha wee nọ n'ọrụ a. Gọziwe IPOB Head of Finance, Madam Nnennianya. Gọziwe Emeke Legal Team. Gọziwe Kanu's family. Gọziwe anyị nwa. Gọziwe anyị nwa. Chewa anyị gọziwe ESN. And nke kacha nke na-ekwe awadịda Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Gọziwe ni ya, nye ni ya ndụ, ogbuo n'aka na iwe ọmụgbuo n'aka ekpe iwe ọma ndụ nka nka. N'afọ ndị nọ na ndị ana. Okay, everyone, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, my brother.
Okay.
Bye-bye,
my
Amuna gibili ben Kanu bamaichama Chineke nyelo mudafa godozo bodani Kamuna gibili ben Nnamdi Kanu bamaichama Chineke nyelo mudafa godozo gị biri be Nnamdi Kanu ọmalịcha nwa Chineke nyere ụmụ Biafra ka o dozie obodo anyị ka mụ na gị biri be ụfọdụ ya